Good evening and welcome to the Gulf Coast Sports Network, coming to you live this evening from Weeki Wachee High School in Weeki Wachee, Florida. And what a great night for Friday night football we have in store for you. It's the Battle of Hexham between the Central Bears and the Weeki Wachee Hornets. We've got a great game for a great rivalry for you on store here tonight on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. If you're new to GCSN, go ahead and hit that subscribe button now. It's free for you, and it does help us out. We are a registered nonprofit media company bringing these games to you live all over the greater Tampa Bay region, showcasing these wonderful coaches, programs, and athletes. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Toss a like our way as well. Also, give us a follow on our social media. We also will have the highlights from tonight's ball game, as well as our Glory Days player of the game featured there as well. You can find us on Twitter and Facebook by searching at GCSN Broadcast. But for now, as we're ready to get underway, we're going to toss it down to the field to Derwin Gray for his pregame analysis. Derwin?
Yeah, thanks, Will, man. Tonight, man, we in store for a good one tonight, man. We got Weeki Wachee, a team that's coming in trying to get another win. One last week, they ended their losing streak, trying to get another win here at home. And they can do just that, man. They have the players, the quality players to do it. Yes, they're not going to the playoffs, but it's still bigger things they're playing for. These guys are getting ready to put on a show to display the things they have coming for next year. Next year, these guys are hoping to have a better season, but this year, things haven't been going in their favor, but they have better days coming ahead for them. Some of the guys I want to highlight, like Richard Hanshaw, a sophomore, young quarterback, a guy that's great with his legs. Sometimes doesn't make the best decision, but he has a lot of room to improve, a lot of room to get better, grow, understand more about the game and his pocket, the way he uses the pocket and things like that. Man, I'm excited to see him play tonight and work the pocket and continue to get better and better every game. Also for Central, man, it's a team, another team that's not making it to the playoffs as well, a 2-6 team, but a team that has a lot of talent. They have a guy that's not playing tonight, and Braden Joyner, man, a good quarterback, senior, a wise quarterback, a guy that's going to really be missed tonight for these guys. But he won't be playing, but he'll be leading by his leadership on a sideline, vocally, trying to get guys up and routed to go get a win. So for these guys, man, I'm excited to see these guys take it on tonight. It's the Battle of Hexham, they say. I'm excited to see the Battle of the Roads where these guys are 5 minutes away from each other. I cannot wait to see this game tonight as these guys are getting warmed up and ready to go. Senior night, we in for a good one. Good weather. I can't wait. Back to you, Will.
Thank you very much, Derwin, for that pregame report. That's right. This is a major rivalry game where each team's going to lay it all on the line. You've got pride on the line. You've got the Battle of Hexham. You've got the trophy. And, of course, bragging rights for one full year. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and then we're going to come back and toss it up to the booth for Paul and Dave for their pregame report and get ready for kickoff. We'll be back right after this.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
Welcome back to the Hornets' Nest here at Weeki Wachee High School as we're about ready to get underway for kickoff. About 4 minutes and change left to go. So now it's time to toss it up to our broadcast crew. Paul Smith and Dave Barrett on the call. Take it away, boys.
Thank you, Will, and Welcome, viewers, to the Battle of Hexham. And I'm not talking about the Battle of Hexham that was fought in northern England on May 15th, 1464. I'm talking about the Central Bears against the Weeki Hornets. But before we get into tonight's matchup, I'd like to give a huge thank you to all our viewers who have supported this channel all season long, and a big thank you to Will Wilkie, who puts the show together each and every week.
That's right, Paul. We love bringing Friday Night Lights to everyone near and far, and Will does such a great job with our senior spotlight, interviewing coaches and athletic directors, helping with media day, and he does it all for the players and you viewers at home.
Well, tonight we're going to see the home team, the Wachee Hornets, try to put the sting to the Central Bears in this yearly tradition. We were there last year when the Bears took home the Hexham Trophy with a strong second half effort to pull it out 26-14.
Well, Paul, last year the Bears had Mr. Quarterback himself, Braden Joyner, and unfortunately for them, he's been injured this season. And tight end Talon Poole has stepped into the starting role. But moving Poole from the tight end to the quarterback is like losing two starters. Poole was their number one receiving threat for the Bears before moving to quarterback. However, Poole does a great job extending plays for the Bears and throwing the ball downfield. He also is one of the Bears' leading rushers this season.
Well, the Hornets are coming off a big win against Anklote, 20-8, and finding the end zone three times last week against Anklote was new sophomore quarterback Richard Hanshaw. He was taking control of the offense, and he was looking rather sharp doing so.
Yeah, Paul. Hanshaw threw for 269 yards and three touchdowns. Pretty impressive debut. Coach Melandruko is pretty excited about the potential of his offense over the next few seasons with Hanshaw under center.
Well, defensively, the Hornets look for inside linebacker Jordan Jandro and the defensive back Jacob Lawson to swarm the field. Central plans to bring some pressure with Jason Core and Hayden Taylor, who combined for have 13 tackles for losses and 6 sacks on the season.
You know, Paul, I always look forward to this game. Two similar teams ready to fight, both with new quarterbacks and looking to take home that giant trophy here tonight.
So, as my friend Matt Spooner would say, let's get ready for a real slobber knocker tonight, all right?
Looks like we're about ready for the national anthem.
All right, great job there by the Weeki Wachee Hornet marching band playing the national anthem. So Dave, tonight, Battle of Hexham, Weeki Wachee v Central. What do we got in store here for tonight, Dave?
Well, we have two teams fighting for that trophy, which we spoke about. But I'm excited to see this new quarterback for the Hornets, that Richard Hanshaw. I'm excited to see that effort last week with 269 yards and 3 touchdowns. I want to see how he builds off that
Yeah,
because he didn't, it's his first time back in a long time. So I'd love to see how his second game is.
yeah. I mean, he's got so far a total of 410 yards passing on the air, 3 touchdowns, a couple of four interceptions. He's been marking Adrian Cabazzuto for 161 yards and 3 touchdowns, and also Alec Wilson with 116. Those are going to be his go-to receivers. Following up on the running there is going to be Eric Marc Marcusio.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to go that one. He's got about 172 yards on the ground. So, and over on the central side, you had mentioned that Talon Poole is, stepping in at the quarterback position, and he's a all around threat.
Yeah, yeah, he is definitely an all-around threat. And I was watching him play, and he can extend the play. He reminds me of a big Ben Roethlisberger. When the pocket collapses, he'll move, extend the play, and then he's always got his eyes downfield looking for that long throw. And watching him throw the ball 45 yards in pregame on the go routes, these fellas were catching it. It's great to see. Look at that picture there for the captain's coin toss. Looks like Weeki Wachee won, and they're going to defer. And you can see the Hornets getting ready to come out. It is senior night here, so it'll be the last game on this field for these seniors for the Hornets.
Yeah, they each both teams got still one game left to go in the season. So they're going to be, this is going to be first and foremost tonight with the Battle of Hexham and the trophy on the line. So as we wait for the kickoff here, let's go do a little bit of housekeeping. So tonight, don't forget, 25% off your order at the PDQ in Brooksville from now until closing. So get yourselves out to PDQ. They've been a sponsor all year. We greatly appreciate that. So also, too, make sure that you subscribe to our channel. It's free, and it helps us out and allows us to play the trivia game that's going to be at halftime. So just make sure you give us a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and all that good jazz. So.
A great view there of the Weeki Wachee marching band. They sound awesome tonight. They led us in the national anthem and hear a little pregame show. I believe these fellas really look forward to playing one another. The schools are not far away from one another. And when Weeki Wachee was built early, in the mid 2000s, like 2015, 16, 17, somewhere in there, they started pulling from a lot of these Central Bearcats.
Yeah, the Central Bear had a lot of folks coming over from Weeki Wachee in those early years, and but tonight, none of that matters. It's just going to be a heated rivalry that's been happening for quite some time now. Again, like we mentioned, Central took home the trophy 26-14 last year. And Weeki Wachee is going to be kicking off the Central. Doing the kicking, it looks like, for Weeki Wachee is going to be Alex Wilson. And going back deep there for Central, it looks like it's going to be number one, Peyton Kolicki. Kolicki. Yeah, man. We'll go with that. So buckle it up, boys. Get that chin strap all tightened up. We're going to get some ready for some football, and here we go.
Oh, we're onside.
Little squib kick right there. Picked up by number 5. He's going to be taken down immediately. That was Nick Demos on that.
Yeah, that's a sophomore. Good heads up play to put two hands on it, but a lot of times coaches want you to catch that ball and fall down. He hit a spin move and was able to fall forward there, but it looked like he did protect the ball, and And now we get to see Talon Poole in this offense for the Central Bears.
Yeah, Talon Poole, like we mentioned, he's got 200 yards passing this year, and he's also got the 68 yards rushing and 4 touchdowns, though. He's got 4 on the ground, so you ain't kidding. He's a big boy. So he's 6'3", 230, bigger than some of his linemen. So there's the snap. There's the immediate handoff. Going to go up the right there. That's going to be Timothy Gaynor. He's going to be the man in charge here tonight for Central with the ground duties.
Yeah, Paul, in the warm-ups, they gave the ball to Gaynor quite a few plays and in a few different formations. So we should see Gaynor get the ball quite a bit.
So that'll bring up second down at about 7 for the Bears. Single setback. There's a snap, a little low. Poole looking. He decides he's going to run it up the middle. Picks up about 3 yards.
Yeah, Cole, real good heads up. He's able to pick up the ball off the ground, look downfield, but he got a little opening with that 3-man front for the Hornets and tried to turn it into a few more yards than what he got, but he did get 4 yards there. Third and manageable now, Paul.
Yeah, Adrian Cavazuto is on the tackle there, so it brings up about 3rd and 5. There's the handoff. Oh, stopped right immediately. Taken down again by Cavazuto.
Big block there by Marion Davis. And you're going to check it out on this Care 1 instant replay. Marion Davis is the motion man here. He changes directions right after the ball is snapped. Takes out the edge, but there's still Hornets around. And it's going to bring up a 4th down and a few. It looks like a punting situation here for the Bears.
No, they're going to keep the offense on the field.
They are not punting.
Yeah, they're right there just short of the midfield stripe, so they're going to go for it about 4th and 4. Poole looking. He's looking. Throws across. Oh, a little bit too tall. That was intended to Josiah Ojeda. So that'll be a turnover on downs, and the ball go over to Wachee.
Great starting field position for the Hornets. And, excited to see what Hanshaw does here with the ball already on his side of the 50, ready for a short field, and see if his receivers are ready to play, ready to catch. And see how this Bears defense does.
Yeah, Hanshaw going to be leading the team out here, and we'll have Jandro in the backfield, and 2 receivers split to the left. Out wide is Alex Wilson. So let's see what Hanshaw can do here with good field position. There's a snap. He fakes it. He's going to roll to the right. He's looking for a hole. Immediately taken down by a host of Bears in the backfield. Looks like about loss of 6 on that play.
Yeah, it looked like Colby Zahn, number 9, was one of the quick Bears there on it. We're going to take another peek here at the replay. Number 9's coming, 54, and turns him right back in 9. 54 pressure was Roman Gazulo with the quick pressure.
Yeah. Romano Galuzzo.
Well, and that's going to lose some of that awesome field position we just saw and bring up 2nd and 17, Paul.
Yeah, so you watch, he's got twins to the left, 1 out to the right. Jandro in the backfield. Here's a snap. Hanshaw looking, rolls to his left, a little short underneath there. The Cavazuto picks up probably about 7 yards on that, so that'll bring up about 3rd and 8.
Yeah, you're gonna see the corner come on a blitz. He's gonna show it right there. He blows up the tailback, but Cavazuto catches the ball and is able to get some yards, and now it's 3rd and 8.
Alvin Cortez on the tackle there. So 3rd and 8 for Wachee. Here's the snap. They're going to run it up the middle there, but Jandro. Looked maybe they were trying to get Central off guard, thinking there was going to be a pass there and try to get a little something up the middle, but he gains maybe about a yard. That'll bring up 4th down now, and it's like about 6.
They had a lot of people come off the field that looks like they're going to try to punt this.
Yeah, Alex Wilson back. Looks like he's going to be punting back deep for the Bears. Alvin Cortez. And Sebastian Valero Estevez back deep. So there's a snap. Wilson gets it off. Nice punt. That's Cortez. Drops the ball.
Wow.
Oh, stuck hard.
Wow.
That's Jordan Jandro. Correction. That was Jacob Lawson on that hit.
Huge
Wow.
hit. Huge hit. Check it out. You know, he's just, as soon as he turns around, he is met. The ball does come out, but he was already down.
Yeah.
Good heads-up play by number 21, Donovan Roberts, on the would-be fumble recovery, but he was down, and it'll be first down for the Bears.
Told you it was going to be a slobber knocker.
You did say that, Paul.
So, all right. So Central will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 15. And in motion. There's the pitch. Gainer going around the left side, looking for something. Ooh, maybe gets about 2 on that.
Yeah, that was Tyler Cisco, number 51. It was the first one on scene for Weeki Wachee.
So he picks up about 4 on that. So that'll bring up 2nd and 6 there for the Bears. So Poole under center. Davis in motion. There's a snap over to Gainer. Gainer's going to go right up the middle.
Some unique motion by Amarian Davis with a little stop and go motion across, but it's going to bring up 3rd and just a couple here.
Yeah, it'll bring up 3rd and 3. See if Central can go ahead and post up a first down here and keep the drive alive.
They do like the gun formation with Poole, able to catch the ball and get his eyes where it needs to be, or even hand it off.
So 3rd and 3. Oh, they got the Hornets to jump there, so they're getting a free 5. So that should be a first down now. That's going to be offside. So
yeah, that's a big penalty, because that does move the chains. Gives them a 3 first down. A couple people did come off. Hey, tonight's ball, the last night for PDQ of Brooksville, 25% off. Get it now, sell closed. Take advantage of that.
So it looks like we're going to go ahead and take our first official water break for the evening. So it's 6:41 left. The score: Central 0, Weeki Wachee 0. We're going to go ahead and stand by here and take a commercial break. So we're back here. Central, Weeki Wachee still tied at 0 here. Central gets that free 5 yards and picks up that first down to keep this drive alive. So he first intended about the 28. Davis in motion. There's a snap. Poole's going to take it himself right up the middle. Immediately met there by Jordan Jano and number 51, Tyler Sasikio.
I love the 4-point stance by the nose guard for the Weeki Wachee Hornets. I mean, you hardly see the 4-point stance these days, but he's in the 4-point stance trying to get through. And it reminds me back in the days when I used to play. We saw a lot of 4-point stance back in the day.
Usually you're just going to be buffaloing right up the middle there. So that'll, we got a penalty on this one. Looks like it might be a false start perhaps. Yeah, gonna be false start on Central, so that'll move them back 5.
Looks like they're going to keep the same play and just going to hike this ball.
2nd and 13 now. Davis in motion. There's the handoff to Gainer. He's going to take it up the middle. Immediately tackled.
The Hornets do a really good job of tackling Gainer nice and low. I mean, as soon as he gets the ball, there's someone at his ankles and knees, and they're able to bring him down.
Yeah, Brock Rosario on the tackle on that one. So that'll bring up third and about 11 for the Bears. Looking at a passing situation here. They got twins on the left, twins on the right. Poole looking. Decides to bring it down. Still looking. Throws it over to the left. Ooh! Right through the hands of his receiver, Josiah Ojeda.
Yeah,
So,
Paul, as we've talked pre-game, and he does a good job of getting out of the pocket when things collapse and keeping his eyes downfield. You know, some other quarterbacks would just take it down and get what they can get, but he was able to throw the ball to a receiver, see if they can make the play. But we'll bring a punting situation for the Bears, and looks like Marsuccio is going to be back to return this.
yeah, Red Mile's going to be the punter here.
Looks like Wachee's coming to block this. They got people up on the edges.
So Red Mile gets off a pretty decent punt there. Goes out of bounds. Looks like probably going to be around the 45. We do got a flag on the play. Go ahead and take a look at that. Let's see. So they're going to mark it at about the 43 for Wachee.
The Hornets did bring pressure, but it was picked up pretty good by the Bears. And the punter seemed to have got the punt off unscathed.
So the flag is going to be a sideline warning on Central. So no harm, no foul so far on that. So Henshaw starting again with some decent field position here. First and 10 at their own 44. See if they can get a little traction going on this one here. So got Jandro in the backfield. Here's a snap. There's the handoff to Jandro. Right up the middle. Breaks off a couple tackles. There's a flag on the play.
Yeah, was able to keep the balance after first initial contact. Check this Care 1 instant replay. He's just got to go right up the middle right here. Right there's the first initial contact. Keep his pads low and able to finish him off. But it does look like there was a holding call on the Hornets, which is going to back him up.
Yeah, Gideon Weber made a nice little stop there. So all for naught. So that's going to move him back 10. So first and 20 for the Hornets. Moving back to their own 34. Little pressure looks like going to be coming from the right side. Man in motion. There's a snap. Quick throw. Goes out. Oh, right through the hands of Adrian Capizzuto.
Yeah, you could see number 10 was coming, Carter Wilson on the blitz again. And that's the second time we've seen that corner blitz. And Henshaw was able to throw away from the blitz, just was unable to bring it in.
So second 20 for Wachee. 4:40 here left to go in the first quarter. That swings to the left. There's a snap. He's looking to the left. Oh, thrown down a little bit low. Right through the hands of Capizzuto again.
Yeah, it's twice in a row they've been able to go to him. And he almost showed it to him, but looked like it hit the ground first.
Yeah, so that's going to bring up third and 20.
Quick shot of Coach Malandruco on the sidelines talking with his coaches up in the box. And the quarterback running to the sidelines, getting the play from the coach. Very important third down here.
Yeah, if they just get even if they get about 7-10 yards, just get himself a little bit more pressure to get off there that punt if they don't get the first here. So he's got the slant in right there. Oh, pass a little bit high. Oh,
touched two hands on that one, Paul.
Yeah, off the fingertips of Alex Wilson, and then off the fingertips of it looks like Alvin Cortez.
Cortez was making a play on the ball and didn't expect it to come back to his hands, but should be a punting situation here for the Hornets.
So Alex Wilson will go ahead and set up for the punt, and again back deep. Alvin Cortez and Sebastian Valero Estevez. Snap a little high. Wilson does get the punt off. Over onto the right side. It's going to take a friendly bounce for the Hornets and go out of bounds in the vicinity of about the 35-yard line.
Paul, I don't know if you saw that punt come off his foot, but it looked like someone threw it. It is a perfect spiral in the air, but pretty good punt. And it was a contested punt as well. I mean, the Bears did bring some pressure there, but he was able to spiral that kick down to the, what do you think they're at, the 35-yard line?
Yeah, they're going to be at the 35. So Central will go ahead and be 1st and 10 here in their own territory. Trips to the right. Gainer the single back.
Great view of the offensive lineman there getting ready to do some work.
Bull drops back, looks to the left, pump fakes. Pointing out a receiver. Oh, heavy pressure. He looks like he's just going to throw it away. Heavy pressure there by Jacob Lawson. And also Leland Wright on that.
Yeah, when in doubt, throw it out, right? You can't get it completed. Don't take the sack. Throw it out of bounds. And live to play another down. It'd be 2nd and 10.
He had some decent protection there for a little bit. Eventually the pocket broke down, so...
Yeah, the offensive line's doing a pretty good job of keeping it there for the first initial read anyways.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 10. Davis in motion. There's the handoff to Gainer. He's going to go up the middle. Finds a hole. He breaks it through. Picks up about 13 on that. Nice run.
Another big block by Marion Davis on that to set him free. Check this out. He's going to put his left shoulder there, making the hole even larger.
Yeah, he's picking up the blitzes on that motion there, and that's definitely opening up some holes there for Gainer. So 1st and 10 for the Bears. Just shy of midfield. Davis again in motion. There's the handoff to Gainer. Oh, wow. Immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Hornets in the backfield.
Yeah, there was 5 of them, and Gerandra was one of them right there. Now, Martin's going to leave with motion, but they are already there.
Yeah, by the time he tried to get his cut back there, that line already broke down, and there was a swarm of Hornets in the backfield. So that'll bring up 2nd and 14 now for the Bears. Poole looking, steps up, goes to the left. Now he fires over a little bit low. Not sure if he caught that. Yeah, the ref said he couldn't have caught that.
Yeah, Poole didn't get a chance to set his feet there with that pressure and was able to just kind of almost shot put it there because he's such a strong guy. Like you mentioned, he's 6'3", 230, able to throw it. But there is a flag on the play.
There's a nice scoop there over there by Valerio Estevez. So see what the flag is going to be on this.
Looks like it's going to be holding on the Bears.
Yeah, going to be holding. So that'll move them 10 back. Seems like every time they get an opportunity to move forward, they shoot themselves in the foot and move right back.
Yeah, those holding penalties add up. Definitely add up. And it makes it more challenging for the offense to pick up those all very important first downs. It'll be 2nd and 24, Paul. I believe we're going to have to take a commercial break.
Yeah, it's going to be timeout for the Bears. So with 3:04 left, score 0-0, Bears and Hornets. We'll be right back.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
So we're back here on Full Moon Friday Night Football, the Battle of Hexham. Central Bears, Wachee Hornets. Bears ball, second down and 20. Quick pass out to the left. Ooh, right through the hands again. Sebastian Valero Estevez, who made a nice scoop on the last one, and this one went right through.
You know, Sebastian put his hands right. All right, he just took his eyes off the ball, tried to run before he caught it, and that's what Sebastian wishes he had back. But it's a good throw by Poole, good scheme. But it does bring up 3rd and 24.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and long here. Let's see what Poole gets styled up on this play here. There's a snap. Poole looking to the left. Fires across the middle. Nice catch there by Estevez. It looks like he's brought down. That'll bring up about 4th and 8, just past the original line of scrimmage.
You know, Paul, all this is, he's gonna set his feet this time. It's just a quick little hitch. But he's able to catch the ball and give him some favorable position here for this 4th down.
So a little better field position for Red Mall on the punt here. Back deep. Cuccio is back deep for the Hornets, so there's a snap. Kick is away.
High kick.
Yeah, right off the side of his foot, so did just get past the original line to gain, so looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Hornets at their own 35. So with the Hornets getting some decent field position on this is now the 3rd consecutive drive, they got to put something together, Dave.
Well, they've tried several things. They've tried to run up the middle. They've tried to get outside, and they've tried a couple of passes, some short, nothing long. No, they haven't tried any of their posts or their go routes, which we know they have. So it'll be interesting to see what Coach Melandrico does here with this new series. Looks like they're gonna running formation here.
Wow, they're taking a page right out of the Nature Coast's book. There's a snap. There's the one right up the middle. Yeah, picks up about 6 yards.
That'll get you down the field right there. And basically, it's a numbers game. We're going to check the replay here. You got an extra blocker here because the quarterback is really the running back. He's able to just get up the middle.
So Alex Wilson picks up about 6 on that. Maybe we'll call it 5. So we'll call it 2nd and 5 now for the Hornets. They're going ahead in that heavy. There's a snap. Wilson looking to the left. Brought down. Nice tackle there by 55. Ryan Wood for Central.
Well, the difference in that play was Central's defense. Central's defense didn't adjust at all once on 1st down, but on 2nd down, as soon as they came out of the huddle, they ran out of their huddle as well, put more guys down on the line and more backers up closer to the ball.
Yeah, they had 11 in the box on that one. Can't have any more than that. So that'll bring up 3rd and short. We'll call it 3rd and 3. Again, we're going to go ahead and run this formation again. They got everybody up there on the line. There's Wilson. Finds the hole. Does get the 1st down.
And Wilson was able to break clean through, but he hit a spin move and never got back north. But he was able to hold on to the ball. Sometimes you get hit and you just don't know which way you're going. But he's able to pick up that 1st down and 3 plays there in this new formation.
Yeah, Colby Zwan on the tackle on that. So 1st quarter running down here, just about 30 seconds left to go. Wachee on the move. They're at midfield. There's a snap. Wilson takes it again. This time he stopped at the line of scrimmage. Looks like he had a little motion towards the line before the snap there, but they let him slide. So
number 24, Roberto Luna, and number 55, Ryan Wood, in on those tackles. First one's on scene.
So it looks like they're going to go ahead and let the clock wind down. So, at the end of the 1st quarter of the Battle of Hexham, Central Bears 0, Wachee Hornets 0. We'll be right back.
One of the reasons reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
So welcome back, viewers. Getting ready to start here in the second quarter here. Wachee driving down the field. There's a direct snap again. Gets right back up to the line of scrimmage.
Looks like we got a new running back that time.
Jordan Jandro on that. So that'll bring up 3rd and 9.5 maybe.
Yeah, the Bears really did a nice job of adjusting to this formation, being able to bring in. What they're doing is they're just bringing the pressure off the edges and getting real what we call skinny, getting skinny, hugging the line of scrimmage and being able to find them at the bottom.
So they're going to stay with this formation here. Appears to be working a little bit. So there's the snap. Andrew's going to take it to the left. Finds a hole. He breaks it around the left side. Picks up about 20 on that. Nice run.
Well, that's the plan. If you get past those 11 people, you're off to the races. You're just going to see he's going to break that right there's a big block, able to bust it to the sideline, and there's not a lot of white jerseys out there. Able to pick up a huge first down.
Yeah, taken down by Ryan Wood. Ryan Wood maybe a touchdown saving tackle on that. So big gain there for Wachee. So Jandro picks up some nice yardage there. So that'll bring up 1st and 10, and it looks like at about the Bears 35. There's the snap. Wilson's going to take it this time, looking to the right, stringing it out. Tries to cut back. No, taken down immediately by Jason Core.
Yeah, you can see the patience here where he's just going to try to make a couple cuts. You guys see a tackle right here with his head down right there. Oh, missed it. But it looked like a little face mask there at the end that didn't get called, and that's okay. That happens sometimes. But it is going to be a loss of 5 on the play. Jason Core on the tackle for the Bears.
Yeah, that'll bring up 2nd and 15. You wonder if there's anything wrong with Hanshaw. Haven't seen anything here in this series here. High snap. Brought up the middle. Picks up about maybe back up to the original line of scrimmage. That was Mercutio on that run. They're just rotating guys in the back out there.
Yeah, that was a rather quick snap too. It looked like the offensive line barely got down in their stance. But it's going to be just about 3rd and 10 here.
Yeah, it looks like Hanshaw's going to be coming back in the game now. So they'll probably go back to the traditional. So Jandro set deep. There's the snap. Hanshaw to the left, floats it out there. Oh, goes up the ladder right there. Alvin Cortez picks it off. Beautiful read right there by Cortez. Brings it back up to about the 35.
Well, you're going to see Hanshaw just looks at his receiver a little early, and great play on the interception, be able to go cut in front of him. That's as Cortez, the interceptor there for the Bears. Yeah, and just when you thought you had something going, the Bears able to pick up a big defensive play and get the ball back.
Yeah, the pass is intended Cabazzuto. Stared him down a little bit too long, and Cortez just went ahead and read those eyes. And 1st and 10 for the Bears now. There's Poole. There's the handoff. Goes right up the middle with Davis. Davis gets over just past the first down line, but it's going to be probably a penalty.
Yeah, we highlighted Davis earlier on his blocking abilities. It looked like he's one of their better
It's
runners
going to
as
be the
well.
illegal shift because he was already coming in into the line there when he received the handoff. So
He cut up a little early, huh?
yeah.
Well, fans, stay tuned at halftime. We have a treat for you guys tonight. We're going to summarize the season so far, and with it, this being the end of the season for us, we got a lot of games to recap and summarize and highlight. So stay tuned for our halftime show with Derwin James and myself down on the field here in about 9 minutes and 7 seconds.
And also stick with us in the third quarter for our PDQ Trivia Challenge. Your chance to win a free meal at PDQ in Brooksville. Just join us on our in-game chat and be the first to answer the question correctly, and you get yourself a free meal. Also, don't forget, 25% now between now and closing at the PDQ in Brooksville. So Central will be first and 15. There's Poole. There's the handoff. Valero Estevez. He picks up about 2, another penalty. And it appears we're going to have the same. Yeah, the referee's pointing over here like he's doing the same exact thing as they're cutting it. Yep, again, illegal shift. So.
Well, that'll hurt them. I mean, they just had some momentum with the big interception and these 2 illegal shifts. A lot of coaches swear by this. Hey, let's control the things we can control, and be disciplined on those shift calls. Is something that you can definitely control. But
yeah, that's mental mistakes. That's I've preached on that all season long. Mental mistakes like that, those are easily be eliminated, but it's costing the Bears some good field position here. So. Going to be first and 20. Poole looking to the left. Fires over the middle. A little bit high. Pass intended to Valero Estevez.
Yeah, not Alex Wilson. Number 1 though for the Hornets had a chance for the tip ball, but was unable to come down with it. You can see it right there. He saw it a little late. Wishes he had it back.
So that'll bring up second and 20. Central just might want to dial up maybe a run up the middle here just to get himself some breathing room. And look what they did. Oh, but the Hornets are there immediately. Nick Demos immediately taking Gainer down. Maybe up to the original line of scrimmage. Third down and 20, excuse me, for the Bears. 8:13 left to go here in the first half.
We've had a really good defensive game. I mean, each team is trying to, tackle for losses, interceptions, sacks. I mean, we have it all right here for the defensive side. If you love defense football, this is a good game for you to watch.
Now the snap. Poole looks to the left. Heavy pressure. He just throws it. Heavy pressure there by 51 Tyler Cecilio.
Yeah, Donovan Roberts, number 21 for the Hornets, thought he was going to get a chance at that pick, and it just fell off his fingertips.
Then we got a flag for holding on that too, so they're going to decline that, and that's going to bring up 4th and 20 now for the Bears.
Yeah, fourth and 20. No reason to accept the penalty. No reason to give them another chance. So they're going to bring out the punting team and see if the Hornets can take advantage of the presumable decent field position.
So Red Mile on the punt for the Bears. Mercutio back deep for the Hornets. High snap. Red Mile gets it down. Floats it over to the sideline. Looks like it's going to go out about the 45. So here we go now. It's going to be Hornets ball with 8:25 left. No score here. We're going to cut to a commercial break. We'll be right back.
For the past 5 years, I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline, that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief, and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again.
We got a first down here for the Hornets, Paul. See if they can. Oh, it looks like
Good field position, too. 1st and 10 at the Bear 40. Hanshaw hands it off to Jandro. Jandro picks up maybe about 3 on that. Host the Bears on the tackle.
that was another running formation. Looked like it was off balance, overstacked line.
Jason Core again on the tackle.
So it does look like the Hornets are trying to establish the run here.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 8. Pick up 2, we'll call on that one. Yep. There's the handoff to Jandro. Ooh, stuck in the backfield again. Nice tackle there. Looks like number 54, Romano Galuzzo.
We called Romano's name more than once tonight for the Bearcats. He's been in there early and often, but that's a picture-perfect tackle as he has hands on each side, able to take him right to the ground. But it'll bring up 3rd down, Paul.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 10. Loss of 2 on that one. Again, good field position. You don't want to kind of waste it here, so you want to get a little bit of something going here for the Hornets. Stay away from the penalty, so they got I formation. Davis and Gainers deep. Oh, Hanshaw looking to the left. Finds his man out there.
Yeah.
That's Wilson.
Big catch, and Hanshaw had a chance to outrun some people, but he squared his shoulders and delivered the ball. And, we saw some penalty flags come up at the end of the catch.
So it would be a pickup of 14 if it stands. Ref's debating on what the call is going to be here.
Yeah, they're just getting it organized here for us.
Going to be a personal foul face mask against the Bears. And another sideline warning again.
That's a lot of extra yards there on a huge first down play by the Hornets. Big throw, big catch. And they are inside the red zone, Paul, for the first time tonight.
So that's going to bring them all the way down to looks like about the 6-7 yard line. So 1st and goal for the Hornets, knocking on the door here. Got the I formation there. There's the handoff going to Jandro. Goes around the left side. Picked up maybe about a yard or 2 on that.
He hits the hole with some decent speed, but as soon as he gets the ball, he has some people around his ankles, unable to move it much farther than the 5 yard line there. But with 5 minutes and 41 seconds to go and ticking, the Hornets have themselves in a good position to take an early lead here.
So Wright and Jandro in the backfield. There's a snap right up the middle again. Nice little stand going on for the Bears there.
Jason Core again on the tackle. I mean, we've called this guy's name all night long. Number 17 for the Bears.
So that'll bring up 3rd and goal. Looks like they're about at the 4 yard line.
Great shot right in front of our crew. 3rd and goal.
Rush up to the line. Now they're trying a little tush push there. They push him into the end zone.
And
touchdown for the Hornets.
It was good. Wow, the sideline judge runs in with hands up. That tush push really worked. Now, there it is as they get right behind his center. Reaches the ball over the line. The Bearcats, smart heads-up play by that defensive guy trying to take the ball out at the end. But, that play's been set up all night because when Wachee breaks their huddle, they always hustle up to the line of scrimmage. And they did so again there for the tush push.
That was close. That was close there. So, but they're going to go ahead and looks like they're going to go ahead and try this attempt again. There's a snap. Hanshaw looking. No, not this time. He's taken down to the backfield. Nice tackle there by Carter Wilson on the Bears side. So with 4:42, we're going to go ahead and take a water break timeout. Wachee 6, Central nothing. We'll be right back.
For the past 5 years, I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline, that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again.
The reasons we're so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials. Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us.
So welcome back here. Wachee 6, Central nothing here with 4:42 left to go in the half. Alex Wilson will be teeing the ball up. See if he's going to probably go ahead and do another little squib kick back deep. Kolasicki for the Bears. And here we go. Yeah, a little squib. Picked up. Oh, touch. It's live. Looks like Wachee's going to recover. Nice recovery there by number 11, Mercuccio.
We've called his name a lot tonight. Jacob Lawson was the first on the scene for the Hornets, but accidentally ran past the ball. As that ball is kicked, you see it right there, and there's Lawson. Those footballs have a mind of their own, Paul.
Yeah,
but way to pick it up, show it to the referee, got your feet in bounds, and now the offense stays on the field with 4:42 to go in this half.
Again, looking to capitalize on good field position. 1st and 10 at the Bears 36. Yeah, Demos had an opportunity, and the ball took a right turn, and Hornets were quick to go ahead and pounce on that. So Hanshaw. There's the snap. Gandro goes up the middle, looking immediately left. Picks up about 3 yards, 4 yards.
Tackled by Zwan.
Colby Zwan and Carter Wilson on that. Coming up, limping a little bit.
You see the coach there talking with his quarterback, being able to exchange. That's really powerful when the coach can say, "Hey, what are you seeing?" Because you can see Hanshaw throwing his hand up, saying, "Hey, this is what I see right now. I think this is open, or let's go run it again."
That'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the Hornets. Jandro set deep back in the backfield. Hanshaw looks to the left. It's a snap. Hand off to Jandro. He looks to the right. Picks up about another 3 yards.
Well, Jandro does a really nice job of protecting the ball. You see every time he gets the handoff, he has 2 hands on the ball. And I'm sure that's Coach Melandruco. We do not win the games by turnover, so hold on to that ball for us.
Jason Core again on the tackle for the Bears.
Again, Core, another one, huh?
So that'll bring up about 3rd and 5. Long 4. There's a snap. Hanshaw looking to the left. Sees his man cut in. Nice catch by Wilson. Goes ahead and tries to cut it up. Looks like he's close to the line of scrimmage. He had the original first down, and then he cut back, and it's going to be close, but there is a penalty on the play.
Paul, you're going to see Hanshaw's just going to look over here at the running back. Was able to throw, but he came off his route. Wilson came off his route to catch that ball. He's able to make a big play here.
Well, the flag again is the sideline violation. So you think maybe Central might want to keep their guys back off the restricted area. So, and that's definitely going to be a first down now for the Hornets. So, and that Dave
is something you can't control.
No, that is something you can control,
yeah,
110%, and it gets to be when you got 3 penalties now on the sideline warning
in the first half.
Yeah, yes. it's getting to be a little bit ridiculous. So,
well, they're going to help the Hornets march this ball back down.
And those aren't little penalties. Those are
Yeah.
pretty substantial penalties. So
And that's what those white lines there are for.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Hornets now at the 13, it looks like. Here's the snap. Handshell goes right to Jandro. Jandro, ooh, met hard there.
Yeah.
55 there. Ryan Wood. Nice tackle.
That's the middle linebacker flying in from 3 yards back, able to get a clean shot on your tailback. And, like we just spoke, Handro did a great job with 2 hands on that ball, but it'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, 2nd and 10. 2:36 left to go in the half. Might want to pick up this pace a little bit there. Might be floating with a delay of game here if they don't hustle up to the line. And you don't need to give free yards back to Central. So there's the snap. There's the handoff. Gusio on that one there.
Yes, he does a great job of running his legs even on 1st and 2nd contact there. They will pick up a couple extra yards. And they're going to need every extra they can get. I mean, they're only a few yards away from the end zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring.
Yeah, if they can get up to about the 2-yard line. So it'll bring up 3rd and about 6 on this one. Gusio set deep. There's a snap, a handoff. Looking up the middle. Ooh, nice stick on from the left side there. That was number 19, Luke Redmile, the punter, doing a little part-time duty as a D-back. So that'll bring up 4th down for the Hornets. We'll call it a gain of 1 on that.
Looks like they're going to keep their offense on the field here on this 4th down with a 6-0 lead.
So I was watching Alex Wilson try some field goals in pregame, and I guess that's maybe why they're going to keep the offense on. He did go ahead and pop a couple of them, so not too bad, but.
Well, Alex Wilson is an athlete. We've seen him do almost everything for the team tonight.
He does everything for this team. So we're going to go ahead and get a timeout here, looks like, for the Bears. So with that being said, with 42 seconds left, we got Weeki Wachee 6. We got Central nothing. Let's go ahead and take a commercial break. So we're back. It's going to be 4th and about 4 for Weeki Wachee here. There's the snap. Hanshaw looking to the left. Sees Wilson cut across. Nice touchdown. Weeki Wachee. A nice grab there by Alex Wilson on the little cut in right there. So let's go ahead and check this out here on the Care One instant replay. You can see, go ahead and Hanshaw looks to his left, sees Wilson got a nice jump on the inside there. Makes a nice grab and puts 6 up on the board for Weeki Wachee. So Weeki Wachee going to go ahead and try for a 2-pointer. They're going to go ahead in that heavy formation again. Alex Wilson. There's the snap. Oh, went to the middle. Tried to go back out to the left side there. Door got shut. Conversion's no good. Taken down there by Colby Zwan. So that'll make the score Weeki Wachee 12, Central nothing. With 35 seconds left, we're going to go ahead and take a timeout. We'll be right back.
For the past 5 years, I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline, that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief, and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again.
And we're back here. 35 seconds left to go here till halftime. Folks, remember, 25% off at PDQ Brooksville from now until closing. So go ahead and get over there. Go visit them. Get yourself 25% off a meal. And also stick with us in the third quarter for our PDQ Trivia Challenge. Chance to win a free meal at that PDQ in Brooksville. Join us for our in-game chat. Be the first to answer the question correctly, and you get yourself a free meal. So Alex Wilson, the man who does everything for Weeki Wachee, is going to go ahead on the kickoff here. Weeki Wachee had a smart recovery last time. This time he goes a little bit deeper. He goes to the left. The ball picked up by number 12, Henley. Henley goes ahead and cuts to the left. Trying to go back upfield. Taken down by a host of Hornets on that one. So at about 27 seconds left, Central will go ahead and have the ball at about their own 28-yard line. Actually, we're going to call it about, the 28. See if Central can go ahead and either dial up a little something or if they're just going to go ahead and go into halftime and regroup. And so Gainer deep in the backfield behind Poole. There's a snap. Handoff goes. Oh, no. Poole's going to keep it himself. He's going to cut up the middle. Picks up about 3 on the play. Taken down by Donovan Roberts. And that'll go ahead and call it for halftime. So here we go. Oh, no, correction. Bears called a timeout with 15 seconds left. We're not going to halftime just yet. Bears using their last timeout. I believe that's their third. And don't forget the halftime show tonight. It's going to be a season summary hosted by Derwin and Dave. They're going to go over a lot of the highlights that happened this past year. So stick around for halftime and enjoy the show. So with 15 seconds left to go here in the half, Central going to see what they can do here. Dial something up. Weeki Wachee's playing very deep, playing a prevent. Only got 3 men up on the line here. Feeling a pass is coming up. There's the snap. Poole looking to the right. Fires. He's got Gainer. Gainer just shy of the first down. They're going to try to hustle up maybe. And they won't get a play off. Now we're at halftime. So here at the Battle of Hexham here, we got Weeki Wachee 12, Central nothing. Let's throw it down over to Will for the halftime show.
Thank you very much, Paul and Dave. Great job on that first half call. A rivalry game it is, a hard battle the entire way here in the first half. The Hornets are going to go to the locker room with a 12-0 advantage over the Central Bears. We've got a lot of great content here for you at the GCSN halftime show. First, we're going to run an interview that our own John McMurdo had with the Weeki Wachee athletic director, Patrick McHugh, and then we're going to come back for our halftime season summary featuring Derwin Gray and Dave Barrett. So don't go anywhere. We're going to get things started right now with our special halftime interview with Weeki Wachee athletic director, Patrick McHugh.
Thanks, Will. I'm here with Athletic Director Patrick McHugh with Weeki Wachee High School. And Patrick, can you tell us about the fall sports program and talk a little bit about the football team?
All right, football teams has a chance to have their winningest record yet in school history. Right now they're sitting at 3-4. Last week they beat Anclote. They played real well. We're hoping to win the Battle of Hexham tonight and bring back that trophy. But fall season's been awesome. This past week's been real exciting for us. Our volleyball team won their 4th district title in a row. They advanced to regionals at Lemon Bay, and they lost in 5 sets, but they went on the road, traveled that far, and had a chance to move on. They're a young team, so the future very, very bright with them. In our golf team, we just had 2 individuals advance to regionals, Jacob McGeehan and Riley Sant. They're both playing next Monday and Tuesday at regionals. Volleyball or cross country districts, we're hosting them next Thursday. We're real excited over at the Boy Scout Reservation. Coach Skipper and Coach Woolcock are doing an awesome job with them. And swimming, we advanced 10 kids to regionals this past weekend with a district champion, Nick Cheney, and a district runner-up in Taylor Laviano. So it's real exciting over here at Weeki Wachee. We're doing great things. We're coming off probably our winningest year as a school in all sports.
That's excellent.
We brought home a bunch of trophies last year. It was awesome.
That's good. Well, really exciting. This is a great campus and a great place to come out and watch some sports. And I got to say, the Battle of Hexham, the things get a little more, the players get a little more excited than usual. I'm sure there's a lot of talk this week about that.
They do. It's all about winning the trophy. Everybody gets excited to be able to win, and at the end of the night be presented a trophy and celebrate with their teammates for all the hard work they've done all year. And a lot of these kids all grew up together. We're not very far away. Hexham Road splits us basically, and that's why we got the Battle of Hexham going on.
All right. Well, we appreciate your time. Thanks for taking a minute to visit with us, and good luck tonight and with the rest of the fall program.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Will, back to you.
Thank you very much to John McMurdo and Patrick McHugh for that halftime report on Weeki Wachee Athletics. But for now, we got a special treat for you, our season in review for our Gulf Coast Sports Network halftime show. So now let's take it down to the field with Derwin Gray and Dave Barrett. Take it away, boys.
All right. Hey, we've had a great season, Derwin, this whole year. And we should definitely talk about some of our seasons that we've had. The very first game we had Hernando taking on Hudson. What do you remember about that game?
Man, that game was crazy because it was the beginning of the season. All the kids were fired up, man, to get out there. And it was my first time around, so I was excited to see some Florida football. And to see some of those guys, man, such as John Capel out there, man, is a big running back, man. Of course, he come from a legendary family with his dad. I was excited to see him in the backfield and see all the things that he can do for his offense and defense and getting that wildcat set he does, and he take control of the game. I was excited to see that part of the game, and it was crazy because it started out slow. It was slow, real slow in the beginning of the game. The guys was trying to find their flow, and eventually, man, Hudson was able to pull away. As you know, the score was 52-0 as it wrapped up.
What I remember from that game is the Hudson special teams. They took control of the game early. They did the onside. They had 2 onsides. They had 2 punt returns for touchdowns. I mean, from onside, from special teams point of view, they definitely did a super awesome job in that game. You did mention it was 52-0. James Conley was the one with the 2 punt returns. He also had a rushing touchdown in that game.
100%. And you know as well as everyone knows, in football, it's about those hitting yardage, man. And when it comes to like special teams, those are the type of things you have to win. You have to win those margins right there when it comes to special teams, the kicking game, because swinging the field is super important when you're trying to give advantage for your defense or offense. And right there, like you said, that guy Conley was able to score twice on kick returns and those things like that, pump returns. Which one it was? Can't remember exactly, but I know he had an explosive day in the kicking game.
Well, and you mentioned defense, and that was our first look at number 81, Elias Williams, the D1 recruit, big defensive end. I think he had 3 sacks. He also had a 9-yard touchdown. I mean, he played that game pretty awesome.
And you're absolutely right, Dave, man. He exactly took over that game from the defensive side, man. He was able to disrupt all the run plays. He was getting the backfield every single play. He's so long. It was so hard to not see his arms all over the play in the passing lanes. It was extremely fun to watch. But I know it wasn't fun for the guys going against him.
Right. Well, this summer we did Media Day. And we were able to see that Hudson was going to be a force to reckon with. And that first game is always a statement game. And Hudson made the big statement 52-0. Let's take a break real quick.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
All right, we're back. Week 2, Nature Coast at Hernando. It was 27-0 Nature Coast Sharks. What do you remember most about that game?
Well, that game right there was interesting for me because I wanted to see how Hernando responds to adversity. Week 1 of the season, losing 52-0.
Oh, yeah.
There has to be some type of fire lit, man, coming into that second game. It's like... At pitching, man, this guy is phenomenal at quarterback and just being a leader. So what I remember most about Cromer's physicality, man, him getting into that power set. Of course, everyone that's in this county loves that power set.
Oh, they do.
That heavy set, man. And him just taking over the game and just running and beating down the D-line and eventually just taking over the game.
Well, the Leopards did keep Cromer under 100 yards. Now, he got in the end zone a couple of times, but Jackson Hoyt had a touchdown, real long touchdown. It's like 80 yards.
Yep.
And then he threw another touchdown.
Yep.
But a strong debut for us to see the Sharks because they were 2-0 after that point. But yeah, awesome game.
Yeah, man. And man, I once again, man, Hernando, it didn't look as pretty for those guys, but they still, of course, I always love watching Capel. He's a physical back, man. He's a guy that wants it.
Big, strong kid.
Yeah, unfortunately, things ain't work out in their favor, man. He was still able to get 100 yards that game. I think, he was shy of 100 yards. He was doing what he could, man, as far as that, once again, that heavy set where he gets into that wildcat and try to take over the game from what he does best, was run the ball and keeping things in front of him.
Right. Well, and back to the Sharks, that was our first look at that powerful offensive line led by the senior centers, big, strong guy, Chase Murray, and he was clearing the way, not just for Cromer, but for Jackson Hoyt in that game.
And I can't agree with you more, man. He was able to open up house, man, for Cromer, man. Cromer don't need a lot of help. We all know that. But he was able to get those extra push down the line to open up those holes to give Cromer that extra boost.
Well, in week 1, we were able to see the Saltzman's debut, and then in week 2, we got to see Saltzman make his connection.
As we go to the next game.
Week 3, that was a tough game. That was an awesome game. Probably my second favorite game is Springstead at Nature Coast, and I remember it came down to the wire.
Oh, of course.
But talk to us a little bit about that game.
Man, Macasio.
Oh.
Man, a special player, man. That guy right there, man, he was explosive all night. He had 24 carries for 264 yards. Very productive day. I wouldn't say productive day, very exciting day for the fans to watch, man. He was all over the place, man. Just the drive from his legs every time he get contact, it's always hard to bring that guy down.
And if you remember, he made some huge plays right before halftime and then later in the game. Now, the game was 21-14 in favor of Springstead, but they scored in the last minute and a half of the game, and McConnor got loose. He got loose in the halftime to get a quick score, a late score in the first half, and he did the same thing again at the end of the game. I remember the battle, though, back and forth, Nature Coast, Springstead, Nature Coast, Springstead,
And I think the most important thing was Springstead's defense led by their leader, Jaden James. Jaden James was awesome that day, was able to stop the run of Cromer. Cromer loves to get in that jumbo set, that heavy set, and get between those tackles. And Jaden wasn't feared at all. He was able to put his face in there and make something happen, man, to slow down that powerful offense that was, they came out on top 21-14.
Yeah, and I thought maybe the home team advantage was going to come into play because Nature Coast was down 2. They went for the 2-point conversion with, a minute and a half to go, and Cromer barreled into the end zone and tied the game, only to see that Connor sneak out with not much time left to go and to seal the deal in that rivalry as well.
I mean, that had to suck the life out of the crowd, man. I mean, it was a great game. I mean, it had to suck the life out of the crowd because they fought so hard. But once again, McKay's was a lot to deal with for defense, man. He's so elusive, man, electrifying out the backfield, man. It's like he can do so much. And it's like, how do you stop this guy? How do you game plan for a guy?
We're going to keep talking about Connor because he had 3 games that we saw him go over the 200-yard mark. Like, how does that happen?
Consistently.
You know? Next, we're going to talk about Week 4. Week 4 was our first time in Pasco County, and we got to go see Zephyr Hills at Land O'Lakes, the Gators. And I remember that was our first peek at the D1 recruit, the junior.
DJ Pickett.
DJ Pickett,
man. That's my guy. I've been trying to get that guy on my show for a long time now. He's hard to catch up with. Those big-time recruits like him is something to catch, man.
Yeah.
But DJ Pickett, man, he had a quiet night, unfortunately. It was a quiet night, and let's be real, man. All through the year, a lot of people going to have a lot of attention on this guy because you are the face of the team. You are the one with all the recruits that I see all of his social media. He's on recruiting trips all the time.
All the time.
So every time you come into a game, someone is always having eyes on you, man, from any position you at. As far as defense and offense, you know, he was very productive on both sides of the ball this year.
What I remember from that game is Land O'Lakes came out in the game plan to run the ball. Cody Gwynn, he hammered down for 160 yards and a touchdown. And you know, Land O'Lakes is normally a balanced team. They were not balanced that night.
Yep.
They ran the ball 48 times, put the ball in the air 10 times.
Yep.
Unfortunately for them, with a 14-point lead, with about a minute to go in the first half, they threw a screen pass that was picked off, taken 65 yards to the house, and he erased a 14-point lead.
Yep.
I mean, they were still up by 7 at halftime, but Zephyr Hills was able to battle back 26-14 as they came back in that big second half.
Man, and I gotta give it to Coach Dan Goodspeed, man. He's a guy, a veteran coach, man. I would say veteran coach because he played a long time in the NFL, man. He's able to teach these offensive linemen how to run the ball, how it's supposed to be done in the trenches, man. That's how Cody Gwynn was so effective in the run game because those big guys up front, being able to move those pies, get that extra push, play through the whistle to open up those holes, man. He was playing physical out the gate, man. They was going to take it right to Zephyr Hills, and they felt exactly their presence.
Well, having an offensive lineman from the NFL must be an advantage. But what I liked about Coach's plan was Zephyr Hills had a great secondary, and he's like, let's keep the ball away from those guys.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
Now, Week 5, we stayed in Pasco County, and we went to Cypress Creek, who is currently undefeated. Now, their record was 4-0. We broke the school record at that game for the first time they were ever 5-0, but right now they're sitting at 8-0 with a tough Zephyr Hills matchup tonight. But that was a really fun game. We got to see a lot of athletes for Pasco. Do you remember the score of that game?
The score of the game was 28-13. That game right there, man, was a good game, man. I love Cypress Creek. I love the swagger they played with from the defense. Milton Gracia was my player of that game, man. That guy was all over the place, man. I registered two interceptions. I know they only gave him one, but that one on the sideline towards the end of the game, man, that was definitely an interception in my book. But that shows, man, his knack for the ball. He was able to get there to the ball. He was breaking on the ball. He was finding ways to make plays from offense and defense, but defense is the most fun to watch.
Oh, yeah. And if you remember, before the game, they honored all the veterans. They had them all walk out to the court, to the field, and they had the red, white, and blue. They had the stars painted. I mean, it set the tone for the game. But you're right. Homeboy had 2 interceptions, and they both were taken away for penalties.
But we can't forget about the solid Pasco team, too. They had a guy, Angel Miles, man, an old school type of linebacker, man, / athlete. This guy played everything, kick return, everything. He was active all over the field. That guy was a beast.
Yeah, he was everywhere and didn't make it very easy for Cypress Creek to move the ball, but they definitely did that.
For sure.
Week 6, we went back into Hernando County and we got to see the big rivalry between Hernando and Springstead. Now, Springstead was probably picked to win by quite a few points, but if you remember, Hernando put up 13 points in the first quarter.
100%. And it was off to a great start. Hernando, man, it was about tired of it. It was about time to bring a little bit more passion and more fight this time. And they did exactly that. They knew they had to do that with experienced D-line and defense, like when Jaden James led by that guy. They knew they had to come a little harder, man. And they did just that, man, being able to put up 13 points early. And things started to trickle away.
That was Leandre Wright's coming out party. I mean, he had 3 catches, 101 yards. He had 2 touchdowns, but then he threw a pass, and guess who he threw it to? Saltzman, the quarterback. How crazy is that? The wide receiver takes the ball and throws it to the quarterback for a 25-yard gain. I mean, they've really opened up the playbook on that game.
100%, man. I love DeAndre Wright, man. He's a big, tall guy, man. I can see him playing on the next level, man. I see all the things that he does to bring to the game is what teams can use on the next level. But Springstead was the better team that day. That defense is lights out.
But who was the running back for Springstead that game? He had over 200 yards again for
Connor
us.
McCasio.
Yeah, and I think he had 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns. Pretty awesome day for
100%.
Connor and the fellas. Well, week 7, we went to Nature Coast for Battle of the Shark, or what we call Shark Week here at GCSN, and we saw a lopsided victory. I mean, it was one shark showed up that night. It was 68-0 Nature Coast over Anclote. What do you remember most about that game?
I mean, what ain't to remember about that, man? It was a complete lump-sided game, like you said. It was an explosive game for Nature Coast. They did exactly what they did, and they knew they was going to do that, and they did exactly what they should have done. But Anclote was a team that has a lot of talent. They have a lot of talent, man.
A lot of young talent.
Nature Coast was able to just do what they do, run the ball and make big plays, and that's how the score was 68.
They had 3 fumble recoveries for touchdowns, like picked up and scored. Jackson Hoyt was efficient, 7 for 11, 125 yards and 3 touchdowns. Speaking of efficiency, Cromer had 8 carries, 80 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Phenomenal game.
But week 8 was the exclamation point on our season. That was the game of the year.
Game by far.
That was so good. It was Mitchell at Springstead, and last year Mitchell got Springstead, but not this year.
Ooh.
Not this year. What can you remember about that incredible game?
Man, it was one play by our guy, Connor McCasio, late in the game. They pitched the ball to this guy. He fumbles it. Bobbles, I wouldn't say fumble, bobbles. I'm like, oh, no. He catches it. And then he's about to throw it downfield, and he tucks it and runs with it and
like
almost scored to win the game.
Yeah, like 30 yards.
That was a crazy finish, 37-34 in the late seconds of the game.
You know, Abe and I called that game, and one thing I do remember was they got the ball with 49 seconds to go before half and marched it down the field and was able to get a field goal. And that field goal came back to win the ball game, 37-34 Springstead.
100%. Once again, we'll get back to that kicking game.
Yeah, kicking
how important the kicking game is for the efficiency of a game and swinging the scoreboard, man. And the kicking game can't be more important, man. As a coach in this league, man, you have to coach special teams.
Either you have a kicking game or you don't have a kicking game. And what I've seen in this football area, and a lot of teams do have a kicking game, but Springstead's kicking game might be the best. But what I love about that was the finish, because Mitchell was winning the whole first half. I mean, the whole first half, 21-7,
but
and then it came down to 21-10.
The important guy from Mitchell, Caden Thomas. That guy was electrifying. A young guy, only a sophomore, has a lot of room to grow. That guy was electrifying with his leg. I was just impressed by his accuracy and his patience and his calmness in the pocket when it seemed like Springstead was getting there. He didn't mind taking a hit. He put it right on the chest.
And what he did, what I love, was if he threw an interception, he just came back and throwing it like a typical gunslinger, like, hey, let's play ball.
Yeah.
Like, if you got me this time, but I'm going to get you next time. 100%. And he got. I don't remember how many yards he threw for, but he definitely threw that ball up. They had that post working all night long in the middle of the field. But, you know, after Springstead takes the opening drive in the second half, they march down, they take the lead. Mitchell comes back with 1:06 to go and punches it in, takes the lead, and with 1:06 to go, they marched the ball down the field.
I would say the closing thing that the closing factor that really ended it for Mitchell was Caden's 3 interceptions, man, that really caused them late in the game, which excelled for Springstead to give them the 37-34 victory.
Well, that's our season in a nutshell. Let's throw it back up to Will in the booth.
Outstanding job, Derwin and Dave, for that great halftime summary for our season. We had some wonderful games here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Happy to bring them to you live and for free as part of our nonprofit mission. But for now, we've got just under a minute left to go before we kick off for the second half. We're going to take a quick break and be back right after this. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network. So as we get ready here for the kickoff of the second half, we're going to toss it back up to the booth for Paul and Dave. Take it away, boys.
We got the second half fixing to start. Central's going ahead and going to be kicking off the Wachee. And here we go, a little short kick up to the up back. He went down. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and call him down right there. So Wachee is going to have pretty good field position here. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Wachee. Looks like it's going to be around their own 35-yard line. So Wachee going to look to go ahead and capitalize on a 12-0 halftime lead here, getting the ball first. Henshaw's going to be coming back out, bring the Hornets out here to see what they can do to start the second half. They got trips off to the right, single set receiver on the left. Jandro in the backfield. There's the snap. And a quick flip out there to Cabazudo. He picks up about 8.
Big catch for them on first down. I mean, it's just a little swing route, but usually those swing routes just help you get the edge quick and get the ball into someone else's hands quickly. And he's able to turn the corner there and get a good, strong 9 yards out of that.
So that'll bring up second and a long one here for Wachee. Pistol formation here. Jandro in the deep. Man in motion. There's the snap. Hanshaw. Quick little. Picked off by Wood. Wood's going to be going down to the left. He's got only Hanshaw to beat. He takes him down.
Wow, he read that screen right from the beginning. Check this instant replay out. Hanshaw's just going to lose ground like you do on a screen, but you notice 55 Hood right there. Saw it, read it, settled down, and found the ball. Puts the Bears inside the Hornets territory.
That was a great read there by Wood. He went ahead and just had his eyes dialed up on the running back Jandro there and just stepped right up into it. And apparently Hanshaw didn't get a chance to see over the guy coming up to the left there and threw it right into the numbers. So the Bears will go ahead and have an opportunity to get the ball right back here to start the second half. First and 10 at about the 20. There's a quick little handoff to Davis. Little delay action.
Yeah, that was a nice spin move by Amarion, but Jandro was first on the scene to wrap him up and bring him to the turf here for no gain.
That'll be second and 10 now for Central.
Jandro's done a really nice job for the Hornets on defense, and he's their number 1 tackler, almost 10 a game.
Empty backfield here for Poole. Looks to his left. Got a little bit of pressure. Dumps it short.
Estevez. Just off the hands.
Yeah, Estevez off his hands. It's about the third one that's pounced off his hands tonight. He's made a couple good catches and a couple drops, so.
Yep. Yeah, Poole looked to the right, and then he stepped up in the pocket and delivered it right to the middle there. For a strong play. I mean, it would have been at the sticks, but it leaves it up to 3rd and 10 here. My guess is you'll get 2 plays to pick up the first down if they don't pick it up on this down here.
Yeah, definitely. This is going to be 4-down territory here. So pull a little low snap. Looking. Flush to the left. Trying to wave a receiver down. Heavy pressure there by 84.
Yeah.
James Nielsen.
Great coverage in the secondary. I'm watching I'm watching the secondary, and I'm able to see that no one is open. But stay tuned, you guys. I think we're ready for the trivia question here, Paul.
All right, let's fire it away.
All right, PDQ challenge. First correct answer in the live chat will win the free meal. Make sure you're a subscriber. Which Weeki Wachee alum played Division I football at Rutgers and Virginia and was the first Hornet to play in the NFL? Who was it? Put it in the chat and win that PDQ. Looks like we've got a player down over there.
Yeah, so it's going to bring up fourth down for Central. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take a timeout along with them. So with 10:17 left here in the third quarter, Weeki Wachee 12, Bears nothing. We'll be back. All right, welcome back. Bears going to have fourth down. Unfortunately for the Bears, that was Talon Poole who was out injured. So that's
Looks like
going to,
Marion Davis is going to take the snap.
Marion Davis is going to be set back there, quarterback now. So there's the snap. Let's see what Davis can do. He's got a heavy pressure. He's got some pressure to the left. He's going to take it and run it himself. He cuts back up the middle. Nice trip up there. Cavazuto on the trip there. So he got close to the sticks. He might be just a little bit short, and it looks like he is going to be short. So there's a couple of the Hornets down on the play here now. So
all right, so the answer to the trivia question, who played in the NFL from Weeki Wachee High School, the first one, the answer was Marcus Applefield, the class of 2024. You can see him there playing offensive line for the Baltimore Ravens. And congratulations, Lawrence. You were the first person in the chat. We'll be getting with you to give you your free PDQ meal. Congratulations. Marcus was a special guy in this area. I believe he's a police officer now, and not too far away, Hillsborough County, I believe, making big things happen. And he just opened up his own youth training facility, trying to get athletes active and give them some coaching, and that facility has opened up in the last 6-7 weeks. So Marcus is giving back the gift of football and the gift of training, and we're all proud of that young man. But Weeki Wachee had two players down, Paul. It looks like they're both walking off under their own power, but I don't know if they're going to be able. They're going to have to take at least one play off.
yeah, Tyler Sucio was the one that was 51 that came off last there. So it's going to be bringing up first down for Weeki Wachee, who made the stop there. Davis just about a foot short on that. So the Hornets will go ahead and take over on their own 12-yard line. There's the snap. There's the handoff to Jandro. Goes to the left, taken down by number 51 for the Bears. It's going to be a pickup of about 4. So we'll give them 5 on that. So we'll call it 2nd and 5 for the correction for the Hornets. So trips to the right for the Hornets. Shaw gets the snap, handoff to Jandro. He goes up the middle, stopped immediately there.
Yeah, he ran into a wall right there.
Jason Core again.
Again, that man is having a super night for the Bears.
He's a sophomore, so they got him for a couple more years, and if he keeps playing like he's playing tonight, they got a pretty good future over there on defense, something to build around there.
Well, the Hornets have tried to run away from him and to him, and it hasn't worked out for him. I mean, Core has really been able to make every play.
So they'll give him 1 on that, so we'll call it 3rd and 4, a long 4. Hand off again to Jandro, looking up the middle. Again, immediately stopped, this time by the interception maker, Ryan Wood, on that one. So that'll bring up 4th down. Maybe got a yard on that, so that'll bring up 4th and about 3.
Last time the Hornets punted, Wilson was able to do a spiral kick. So I'm gonna pay real close attention to see if he can get to look like somebody threw that thing.
2 men back deep for Central, Estevez and Cortez. There's a snap, the punt. Nice little catch there by Estevez, and he'll go ahead and be down at the 40 on the Wachee side. So the Bears will go ahead and have nice field position here. So again, Bears getting the opportunity here. Weekiwachee's, kind of letting them get some decent field position, but the Bears on the first drive couldn't really amount to much. Came up a little short, had to turn the ball over on downs. So it looks like Poole's coming back, so he's going to gut it out. He's limping a little bit, so Weekiwachee may have their eye on that. So 1st and 10 for the Bears at the Weekiwachee 40.
Well, Paul, that could be a problem because he does like to extend the play, and he's so good at it. But with one wheel down, he may have a hard time doing so.
Yeah, he's got that left leg taped up a little bit there. So he rolls to the right, throws it to Davis. Davis makes a nice catch. Carries a couple of, the ball's loose. Picked up there by Gator. Gator's going to go down the sidelines, put it in for 6. Touchdown, Bears.
Great catch by Davis, but fighting for the yards. The Hornets defense able to pull it out, but falls right into Gainer's hands, like you said, and he's able to take it. Look at this. Boom, he's fighting. 45 is going to rip it out right there, and he's going to scoop and score. Gainer, right place, right time, and right speed to get him to help get the Central Bearcats on the board for the first time of the night.
Great shot on that, John. Great job.
Yeah, that was close. Couldn't see if that knee was down or not, but the ref said play on, and he played on. So Davis will go ahead and try to tack on the extra point here.
Probably not how Coach drew it up, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be excited that it got him in the end zone.
Yeah, you got to take that. So there's the snap. The kick is up. Little chipper. Good. Just made it.
Bar.
Just made it. So that'll make the score 12-7, Weekiwachee. And we'll go ahead and take a timeout with 7:26 left here in the third. So we're back here. 7:26 left here in the third. Weekiwachee 12, Central 7. The Battle of Hexham. Not your 1464 Battle of Hexham, but the 2023 Battle of Hexham here.
Got a pretty good ball game. I mean, we're a score away from having a lead change. I mean, Paul, this is 12-7 defensive battle, but at the same time, it's a competitive ball game.
So Davis will go ahead and kick it off. Little punch shot up there. Weekiwachee goes ahead and takes it, tries to go up the middle there. Picks up some decent yards, picks up about the 42. That was Marcuccio on the return.
Yeah, the Hornets going to have great starting position here, and sometimes they they take advantage of that, and sometimes they work themselves into a little bit of a deficit. So I'm sure Coach Melandrico was able to talk to him about, hey, we got to limit some of those holding penalties, and let's start moving the chains for ourselves. But great picture of that scoreboard right there. 7:17 or 7:16 to go. 12-7 home team. The ball on the 41-yard line.
So Henshaw is going to be on the sideline for this series. See him down here throwing. So they got Marcuccio lined up deep in the backfield in that heavy formation again. So there's the snap. He goes right up the middle. He picks up about 6 yards on that.
That was a really big explosion by Marcuccio just to take the ball and hustle up there. I mean, that's really what Druco wants to establish right now in this formation is get speed on the tack and get your quarterback running the ball right next to those guards and pulling tackles and all that fun stuff. All those people that are in there, full head of steam.
Yeah, they're going to stick with the heavy formation. It seemed to work in the first half for a little bit there until they decided to go back to the traditional. So there's a snap. Marcuccio immediately stopped at the line of scrimmage there. Nice tackles there by the Bears.
Yeah, he tried the same play. I mean, he tried to hit it just as hard as he did the first play, but he had 3.
Yeah, 51 on the tackle there. I apologize. We don't have a name on that one, but he's been on a couple tackles tonight, so kudos to number 51 for the Bears. So that'll bring up about 3rd and 5 for the Hornets. Just shy of midfield. Trying to capitalize on the lead they got with 6 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Still setting that heavy formation. There's the snap. Marcuccio go ahead, tries to go to the left. Again, doesn't really get much of nothing.
Yeah, it's pretty much stopped right at the initial line.
Nick Demos on that stop there for the Bears. So that's going to bring up 4th down. They're bringing out Alex Wilson here to go ahead and punt it away. Again, Estevez and Cortez in the back deep for the Bears.
Looks like they're coming here.
There's a snap. There's the kick. Nice punt. That's going to be Cortez. He drops the ball, picks it back up, tries to go down the sideline, gets pushed out of bounds. There's a flag on the play.
Wilson does such a good job of getting rid of the ball. I mean, the ball touches his hands and it's already on his foot.
Yeah, he's quick to get that ball off, and I mean, definitely there's been some pressure too. So let's see what the flag is on here. Again, another sideline violation. See, now that is going to be. I'll tell you this, Dave. If Central does not win this game, the coaches got themselves to blame because that's the 4th time now that they've been violated for that call, and that's on them.
Yeah, and that's going to put them in a hole here, deep in their own deep in their own field position here. I mean, it's going to back them up, and the Hornets have the 5-point lead and don't need any favors right now, especially if you're cheering on the Bears. So they've got to make sure. I mean, and if you're kicking the ball, what a great place to kick it over to their sideline. That way the referees have an extra reason to look at that sideline.
So, I mean, it's a 15-yard penalty. So if you get 4 of them, I mean,
You're 60 yards deep.
That's 60 yards.
Negative 60 yards.
60 yards worth of penalties for unnecessary people standing where they shouldn't be standing. So that'll bring up 1st and 10 now for the Bears, who originally were at the 32, and now they're going to go ahead and start back at their own 17. Davis in motion. There's the handoff to Gaynor. Tries the right side. Taken down, maybe a pickup of 1. Brought down there by Marcuccio.
And Marcuccio's been all over the field, too, for the Hornets. Defense, offense, special teams. I mean, when you look at this game, you remember several players that stick out who's doing everything they can to help bring home the Hexham Trophy back to their school.
Again, it's senior night here at Weeki Wachee, so they're trying to go ahead and hold off the fort here with a 12-7 lead. There's a snap. Poole rolls to the right, looking, got a man open, decides to cut back. Oh, a little early contact on that one there.
The Weeki Wachee defender jumped as high as he could, got his feet taken out from underneath him. Let's take a peek. He's just going to roll out. Now, normally you throw to the sideline when you're rolling that way, but instead he throws across his body, and number 22, Brock Rosario, the outside linebacker for the Hornets, was able to go as high as he could to get two hands on it. But he had his legs taken out from underneath him.
Yeah, Cabazzuto came in there like a heat-seeking missile and took Davis out there before the ball got to him. So they're getting that 15 back. Correction, they're going ahead and going to move it up to spot foul up there to the 32, back to where they originally had it. We'll call it the 33. So it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Bears at their own 33. Split trips right, single left. Gainer deep in the backfield. Davis in motion. There's the handoff. The pitch out to Gainer. Gainer's got one man. Oh, immediately met in the backfield by Marcusio. That's going to be a loss of about 7 on that.
Yeah, big play by Marsuccio being able to tackle that big, strong runner, Gainer, for the Bears. I mean, that's what you want to see if you're a Hornet, one-on-one tackle, an open field tackle drill.
So that'll bring about 2nd and 16. About a 6-yard loss on that pitch to the right. There's the snap. Poole, quick fire over to Davis. Davis gets the ball, brings it up about the 35. There's a flag on the far side of the field. And looks like we're probably going to have a legal shift again.
Yeah, just going to take a quick little peek here as Poole's looking at the field, drops back. Davis is there, able to catch the ball and get upfield, but the penalty for the illegal shift will be enforced.
Yeah, helping out there on the left side there with the 2 receivers. I think he might have stepped up towards the line when the ball was snapped, so. So that's going to bring up 2nd down again, and it's going to be probably, looks like about 2nd and 10 or 20. So the Bears having a little bit of struggle here. They get a little traction and then they go back. So right the ship. They can get right back in this ball game here with 3:15 left to go. There's a snap. Poole looks to his left, goes back to his right, tucks it in. Heavy pressure. Now he's still looking downfield. He's going to take it and he's going to go ahead and get right back up to about the 25-yard line. Took a pretty good lick there.
It looked like Poole might have initiated that contact. I mean, you said he's 6'3", 230, and he was, not too many quarterbacks want to finish the run like that when they break in the pocket. But
yeah, most of the time you see the quarterbacks just go ahead and scamper out of bounds, but he lowered his head and gave the Weeki Wachee defender a nice little lick there. So
something to remember him by, Paul.
That's it. How do you do? So that'll bring up 3rd and about 16. There's the snap. Poole. Whoa, multiple flags. Looks like we got a little bit of a false start there on the Bears offense.
And that's got to be frustrating for anyone. But I saw Poole flick the ball to the referee. I mean, back me up 5 more yards. I had the ball already in my hand. I was looking at the right receiver. But it's going to be 3rd and 24, Paul.
Yeah, 3rd and long ways. Bears got it their own 20. Shooting themselves in the foot on this drive. There's a snap. Poole fires over the middle. Oh!
Yeah, the safety came over the top, had a chance to go underneath and pick it off, but instead he went behind. And
Vasiliki on the intended receiver on that.
Yeah, you guys see, if he goes in front, he intercepts it, but instead the ball comes out. He made its presence known, made it tough for Peyton to catch that ball. But it is going to bring up a punting situation for the Bears. Marsucci should be the returner.
Marcucci will be back deep for Red Mile's kick. Fourth and a really long way. See if Red Mile can get it. Oh, there's a penalty. Looks like too many men on the.
You only get 11.
Yeah, looks like they got 12 out there. Oh, there he goes. Number 7 figured it out. He's going to go ahead and take a walk off the field, and they'll move him back 5 more yards. So they'll be punting from their own 15-yard line.
Now, this puts a little pressure on the long snapper. You know, he's got to give a strike because you do not want it to be too high because that could be a bad day.
Yeah.
Especially with a 5-point lead.
So deep possession. There's the snap. Red Mile gets the kickoff. Nice kick. Martuccio bounces off his shoulder. Loose ball. Looks like maybe the Hornets probably going ahead and recover that.
Yeah, the Bears had a chance for it, but looked like number 5, Demos, had a chance for it, but he was already on the ground getting ready to react for the ball.
Yeah, Wilson was quick to react on that for the Hornets and pick it up, and so they keep possession on the fumble there. That was a nice kick there by Red Mile, and I think Marcuccio might have misjudged that quite a bit because he was running up on it, and it was a nice line drive screamer. So,
well, Paul, let's not forget we have Glory Days Player of the Game coming up, and at the end of the game, we'll announce our Glory Days Player of the Game. They'll get a T-shirt from Gulf Coast Sports Network and the coveted Glory Days gift certificate to go enjoy some food, some great food over there.
All right, 1st and 10 for Wachee at their own 48. And Shaw back, flips it out to the right, goes to Cabazzuto, goes up the right side, cuts back in up the middle, got a little bit of daylight. He's fighting. Brought down just shy of the touchdown there. Nice little game-saving tackle there by Henley on that. But a big yardage pickup there.
Paul, check this out. It's just a swing pass, but after he gets the ball in his hand, he's able to outrun some Bear defenders. And watch this guy take a ride right there. 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds that guy got a ride for. But it's going to bring him inside the red zone. Tackled by number 12, Henley.
So it'll be a 1st and goal at the 5 for the Hornets. Looks like they're going to be going back in for that heavy formation again. Oh, no. Renshaw's going to be coming out there. That'd be a good time for that heavy formation. I mean, it works pretty well. So they're going set traditional. There's the snap. Hand off to Marcuccio. He's going to try to bang it around the left side. He's in for a touchdown.
He gets his touchdown. And all they tried to do here is just hit it outside. You know, they were able to see right here. What do you see if you're the quarterback? You see 3 guys coming up the middle. Right here they go 1, 2. Well, let's not go there. Let's take it to the sideline. And now it's just a foot race at 11 and 11 right there. Foot race and able to pick up only the couple 4 or 5 yards he needed. But it's 18-7. Looks like they're going to go for 2 here.
Yeah, Demos on that play, he was up a little bit tight, and his angle was just a little bit off on that one there for the Bears, and Marcuccio went ahead and scampered around the left. So let's see if they go ahead and punch this 2-point conversion in. There's the snap. Hanshaw looks to the right, flares it over there, and he's in for the extra 2.
Weeki Wachee found something that they like. I mean, they really like that swing pass to Cabeza.
So, with 1:06 left to go here in the 3rd, Weeki Wachee 20, Central 7. We're going to go ahead and take a commercial timeout. We'll be right back.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity. Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
And we're back here. You watch going ahead. Tried a little onside. Didn't go the 10 yards.
Well, it didn't go the 10 yards, but if the Bears would have touched it, that would have changed things. But they didn't touch it. That's a good thing for the Bears, and they're going to get some great field position, Paul.
Again, they're going to go ahead and get the ball. Looks like the Hornets 46-yard line, 45-yard line. See where they spot the ball here. We'll call it the 45. So again, they got some great field position. Only down by 13. Still got another quarter plus to play. So
yeah, it's not out of it's not this game's not over. We at the halftime show we talked about several games that came down to the last couple of minutes there.
Hornets doing a quick late change. Snap pulled handoff to Gainer. Gainer goes around the left side, breaks it over there, cuts back into the middle, making multiple men miss. He's still on his feet. He's down right at the.
Got it.
Is he on the goal line?
He
Touchdown!
Is.
Bears, one play.
That was an amazing run by Gainer. He was able to keep his feet running. He had 5 Hornets with him the whole way. Check out the Care One instant replay. There he goes, busted out to the sideline. He's got touched by that guy. Now he's got 4 guys around him, and he's able to go 9 more yards and knock over that pylon for the touchdown.
Nice little extra block there by Wood, who was trailing the play. A big offensive lineman getting down there, and also giving maybe a little extra push in the end zone.
Yeah, Woods had a big game for the Bears today on offense and defense.
Yeah, that player of the game is not going to be an easy choice now. So we got 49 seconds left to go here in the third. Score 20-13. Hornets up. Looks like the Bears are going to go ahead and set up for 2. We got a little confusion out there right now, looking to see who they're going to put. And they're going to go ahead and have Davis go ahead and try for the extra point. So see if he's got that 60-degree lob wedge again. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick. Yep.
Yeah, that's more of a 9-iron.
Yeah, you got a little bit more of a 9-iron on that one, so you had some pretty decent distance. So that'll make the score. Wachee 20, Central 14. 49 seconds left to go in the third. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Wachee 20, Central 14. Davis will be kicking off for the Bears. Little low kick. 84.
Wow.
Nilsson.
He reached out with both hands, secured the ball, brought it into his body, and then laid in the fetal position just like he's supposed to. Well done.
So
James Nielsen, huh? Nice job.
So Wachee go ahead and have it favorable position again at their own 47-yard line. short of having the short of the line gain of Central down there deep, Weeki Wachee has had excellent field position to start their drives tonight. So see what they can do to capitalize this. There's a snap. Handoff goes to Marcuccio. Brought down in the backfield. Big tackle by number 51 and number 28 for the Bears. That's Cal Caldor.
And he's going to lose 1.5 yards, 2 yards on that run, but it does tick-tock for the clock to get us to the fourth quarter. I know it's running.
Yeah, the Hornets probably just go ahead and just let it run out, drain it out, go ahead and jump on the other side of the field and take their 2014 lead, go to the fourth. So, and that's exactly what they're going to do. So after the third quarter, we have Weeki Wachee 20, Central 14. We'll be right back for the start of the fourth. Stay with us.
Certainly, I'm an avid golfer. Been, golf usually weekly. Play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
All right, welcome back to kickoff here, the fourth quarter. Hornets up 2014, second down and about 13. Henshaw looks to the right, flares it out, immediately brought down. Catch there by Jacob Lawson, brought down by Luke Redmile.
And Luke really brought the hit stick on that. Yeah. Check it out. Great catch. But as soon as he catches that ball, he's coming right now. And he's able to secure the ball. And, you're only up by 6 points. So throwing the ball is kind of scary, right, Paul?
Oh, yeah. I mean, again, the power formation, that heavy set that they had there, they were driving down the field on that. And, they kind of stalled a few times on it, but it's something that can definitely take the clock out. So, as you can see, Red Mile going ahead, take a walk off the field. It looks like he probably got cramped up a little bit there after that tackle. So it'll be, looks like about third down and 10, back to the original line of scrimmage. So, again, stay tuned for the Glory Days player of the game right at the conclusion of this game. Big shout out to Glory Days, who's been with us for quite some time now, and always a great sponsor and a partner with us. So,
Paul, they do so much for the community, and we're so glad that they partnered with us. And you get to eat like a champion there at Glory Days.
So headshot back in the pocket, flares it out. Oh, nice little knockdown there.
Oh,
that was Cortez. He's the one that had the interception earlier tonight.
Yeah, that was a very dangerous throw, but you're just gonna see him drop back, and Cortez right there breaks. Man, what a break! And he ended up trying to knock it down.
Yeah, he's been hawking all night long, so big shout out to Cortez. Alvin Cortez there. He's got that position locked down pretty nice.
It looks like they're going to come.
And he's a sophomore too, so.
Punt.
So Wilson gets a big punt away. Nice punt. Cortez is going to go ahead and let it bounce, and looks like it's going to be down at about the 15-yard line. So the Bears will have a pretty long way to go here to try to go ahead and tie up the score.
That was a big punt, Paul.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Alex.
Able to flip the field on that.
Alex Wilson's got some heck of a punting leg there, because he's been on it all night there with some nice punts. So something that you don't see too often in high school football games is where you get some pretty decent punts out there. So So the Bears will go ahead and start it off deep in their own territory, 1st and 10 at their own 15. Looking to go ahead and try to tie this game up.
Long way to go. Last time they did it on one play, though.
So Davis and Gaynor in the backfield. Well, yeah, a little bit of false start there on the left tackle there.
And that's the first. I think it's the first time we've seen this formation from Central with the two running backs next to the quarterback.
Yeah, Hayden Taylor a little bit leaned a little bit too far forward, lost his balance, and got the flag. So that'll move him back 5 yards. So 1st and 15. There's the snap. Davis is going to get the ball this time. He goes up the middle. There's a flag in the backfield. Usually that's going to be a hold. So about a 9-yard. Yep, that's going to be a hold, so that you can erase that 8-yard gain on that. It's going to bring him back.
Davis does a really good job of running in between the tackles, and he's able to do it with some speed and some size. But like you said, that hold's going to negate that 8-yard run.
And he's not little either. He's a pretty big kid. He's got some beef behind him, so you start getting him going downhill, and that's a lot of stuff to stop right there. So that's going to bring it up 1st and 20. Again, Central shooting themselves in the foot. So Gaynor back deep in the backfield. There's the snap. There's the handoff to Gaynor. He's going to go up the middle. Shot down low. Picks up about 3.
Oh, the defense is still playing their hearts out right now, trying to keep the Bears on their feet right now. Force them into a punting situation this early in the 4th quarter.
The 2nd long. There's the snap. Poole looks. Gets flushed out of the pocket. Goes to the left. Multiple flags. That's picked off. That was Cavazuto.
That's a big interception for Cavazuto. Poole has a guy that he was trying to get it to, just underthrew him. The replay shows right here. He's right at the top of their screen. Cavazuto just sneaks underneath. Big catch. And they're going to decline those penalties, Paul.
Yeah, his flag was for the hold in the backfield there and that pressure. So the turnover there is going to cost the Bears. It's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Hornets at the Bear 15. They have an opportunity maybe to salt this one right now. So we'll see what Coach goes ahead and calls up on this one. So, I mean, definitely smart plays just to go ahead and just keep the ball on the ground with Chandro. And here's the snap. Chandro gets it, goes up the middle. A couple people miss. Taken down by Wood there. Picks up about 4 or 5 on that. So it'll be out 2nd and 6 now for the Hornets.
Well, they might want to consider a field goal if it comes down to 4th down, because they do have a 6-point lead. My suspicion is that's a tough play to snap, hold, and kick.
There's the handoff to Chandro. Goes right up the middle. Immediately met again by Wood.
Yeah, it's been tough for them to get any yards up the middle all night. Kudos to the Bears middle linebacker and nose guard and 2 techniques. I mean, they're really doing a nice job of stopping that run right up the middle.
So that's about a 2-yard gain there. So it'll bring up about 3rd and 5 now. So they're going to bring Marcuccio in to spell Chandro for a moment. Bears got to make a big stand here. See if they can go ahead and cause a turnover on downs at least. Twin set to the left. There's the snap. He's looking to the left. Pumps it. Flares it out. Cavazudo.
Yeah, Cavazudo catches the ball, and somehow he ducks the tackle, being able to, still keeps his legs off the ground, is able to get an extra couple yards, but it's going to bring up 4th down, Paul. What do? You got to go for it?
Oh, yeah, big stand. Hey, you know what? I don't know, Wachee bringing Henshaw out there, so it's going to be 4th down and about a long 4. So, again, this is a big test for the Bears here. Bears D's got to go ahead and step up here and hold them out and get the ball back, and still plenty of time with 7:47 left to go. There's the snap. Henshaw looking to the right, rolling right. Sees a man in the back of the end zone, wants to get him, throws it, picked off.
Looks like he's intercepted, and they're going to say he came out of the end zone, Paul, which is a huge call.
Joshua Ojeda on the big interception there. He's trying to hit Lawson.
Replay, Paul. He's rolling. He considers running it, but he squares his shoulders, and it is intercepted, and they're going to mark him on the 1.5-yard line. It's going to give Talon Poole and the rest of the Bears 98.5 yards. Oh, the White Hat has just signaled that it was in the end zone.
Yeah, he's probably saying the catch occurred in the end zone. His momentum took him out. So
because they were initially spotted at the 1.5-yard line.
Yeah, if you see here, he's rolling to the right, and then right there, nice catch.
Yes,
he clearly catches it in the end zone. His momentum takes it out. So they're going to go ahead and mark it on the.
You see Coach Druco go, no, you already marked him on the 1.5-yard line. I want him here, not there.
Yeah.
I need a 2-point safety to help me out here. But I don't think he's going to get his way, Coach.
Nope, I don't think so either. So it's going to be Bears 1st and 10 at their own 20. Nice little pick there. Josiah Ojeda on that. So Davis in motion. There's the handoff to Davis. Oh, immediately wrapped up in the backfield. Nice play there. Tyler Sucio coming off the right edge.
Well, we got a 6-point ball game in the 4th quarter. Everybody wants that Hexham trophy.
Oh, a loss of 2 on that. Gonna bring up 2nd and 12. Ken Davis in motion. Gaynor goes up the middle, nice little spin. About 2 yards short of the 1st down.
Looks like a little salsa dancing going on by Gaynor right there on the spin move.
Taken down by Jacob Lawson. So we'll call it 3rd and about 4. Big 3rd down here. Big 3rd down. Central's got to capitalize on this. They don't want to go ahead. This is probably going to be, well, let's see, 6 minutes left. Not necessarily 4-down territory, but we'll see. Poole pumps, steps up, takes the run, lowers his shoulder, gets the 1st down.
Yeah, that ankle seemed to hold up just fine there for Talon Poole, being able to pull it down and pick up that big 1st down.
Leland right on the tackle on that one right there. So
looks like they're going to take a water break, Paul.
Water break time here. The last water break of the game here. So with that being said, with Weeki Wachee up 20-14 over the Bears. Bears driving 6 minutes left to go in the 4th. We'll be right back.
For the past 5 years, I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline, that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief, and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again.
And we're back here now with 6 minutes left to go in the game. Bears on a little bit of a roll here. They'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 36. Getting a little something cooking here. Gainer in the backfield. There's a snap. There's the handoff to Gainer. He's going to go to the right. Cuts it right back up the middle. Picks up about 2 yards on that.
He's getting those tough yards. I mean, we saw the 60-yard touchdown run not long ago, but these 2-yard runs, all he has to do is slip one tackler, and then he's off to the races. That would tie the game with a touchdown here. 5:31 and ticking.
So 2nd and 8. They're going to see if they can keep the clock rolling, but be a little bit expeditious on these on this drive. Davis in motion. There's the snap. Gainer up the middle. Immediately hit by Jandro.
Yeah, Jandro was quick on that to wrap him up, put his hands on him, able to stop him before he got started.
Gives him about 1 on that run. So about 3rd and 7, 3rd and long. So do you leave it up for your defense? You don't get the 1st down here. What do you think, Dave? Leave it up for your defense? Go ahead and punt it away? I mean, the defense has been playing pretty decent all night long. So.
Well, they have been, and to be honest, it's only 4 minutes and 30 seconds. There's no promise you're getting the ball back. I think you're going for it.
There's a long shot down the right side. Nice catch.
Wow.
Kolasicki on that play. Nice play. 1st down, Bears.
Yeah, and he did not see the ball until the last few steps of this route because he dips behind the defense. You're going to see Poole just kind of nonchalantly just throw this ball a mile. Right there's when he gets behind the defense and sees the ball, puts 2 hands on it, brings it down.
Heck of a pass there by Poole. I mean, he put it right in the area. Kolasicki went ahead and ran right to the ball. Makes a nice gain there. Deep in the Hornet territory, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bears and the Hornets 23.
That's the first time they've tried a deep pass all night.
There's a snap. Ooh, but Davis immediately met in the backfield.
And they met him right under his knees, like right at his ankles. It's hard to run when there's something there.
Cecilio on the tackle.
It's kind of been one of the Hornets' best defensive plays is just to get back behind the line of scrimmage 2 yards and be low because there's more Hornets coming.
So 2nd and 10 still. There's a snap. Poole looking, pressure, dumps it off to Gainer. Gainer cuts it right back up the middle. It's got some open field, goes to the right. Looks like he got enough for the 1st down, maybe just a yard short. So
a little extra contact there after the play, and you cannot afford a penalty on the potential game-tying drive.
It's going to be close to the 1st down. Maybe about a yard short, so that'll bring up 3rd and 1.
Gainer's pretty elusive once he gets the ball in open space. Making his case for the Glory Days player of the game right now.
So big 3rd down here for the Bears. There's a snap. Poole's going to take it himself. Definitely gets the yardage. There's a flag on the play. They're probably going to get illegal shift there. Gainer walking up to the line.
And a late flag to go with it. A late flag after the first flag. We're going to see if these are offsetting or if he's going to back them up extra. But the refs are going to meet, talk about it. Coach Druco calls this team over just to keep some separation between them.
Yeah, on that play, if you saw Gainer, he started walking up to the quarterback, to go ahead and give him a push. And while he was doing that, that was for the illegal shift there, the illegal motion. So I didn't see what happened at the end of the play there with the other flag. So let's see what the ref's going to call here. So you got an illegal shift there, illegal motion on the offense, and then a dead ball personal foul on the offense. So that's going to push them back, way back, something that they did not need.
Yeah, because usually those dead balls they just add on to it. So they are going to lose a lot of yards in this key moment with a minute 21 to go in the ball game. Well,
and that's going to be third down at about 20.
And that deep pass worked for him earlier. They might have to go back to it. Prosecco's ready to catch another ball.
So again, big third down for the Bears. 2:30 left to go in the game.
The safety's 20 yards off the ball. He's backed up about 7 yards deeper than usual.
Here's the snap. Poole looks to the left, goes to the right, tucks it down, fires it downfield. Oh!
Nearly intercepted by number 22.
Brock Rosario.
Rosario, yeah.
Had his mitts on it, went right through there. That was intended for Davis, so it's fourth down. Bears maybe got their last chance here. So let's see what Coach dials up for the Bears with a big fourth down coming up. Fourth and very long. Wachee, they just got to hold them shy of the 15, and that could be the ball game here. I do believe Central though has got their 3 timeouts, so we got 2:17 left. Here's the snap. Poole looking, steps up in the pocket, still looking, rolls to his left, heavy pressure, throws it back across the middle. That's Rosario, picks it off, and that could seal the deal.
If Rosario was going to get his mitts on this one, he was going to come down with it. Big interception for him. Talon Poole tried to keep it alive. You're going to see, after he's flushed out of the pocket, number 1 right there is going to the ball, play side of hand. And Rosario's in the right spot at the right time. But if you're Talon Poole, you have to throw it because you don't get a 5th down.
No, that's a tough. You're rolling to your left. You're trying to throw back across your body into the center of the field, and usually that's just the ball up for the grab. So Weeki Wachee will go ahead and have 2 minutes and 8 seconds left to go ahead and burn off here.
Paul, I cannot wait to see who the Glory Days player of the game is tonight. Our last one of the regular season.
There's the snap. There's the handoff. Goes right up the middle. Marcuccio brought down, and Bears are going to go ahead and call a timeout. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage.
Coach is just telling him 2 hands on the ball. Don't give them any chances. They're going to be swinging for that ball to come out. That's what Coach is going to bring him over and tell him right now.
Yeah, it's protection football at this point in time. So.
Well, that's why you do those drills. For moments like this right here, where the game's on the line, you got to hold on to it. Now, obviously, any running back never wants to put the ball on the turf, but especially when you have a 6-point lead inside your own red zone.
Yeah, and the Bears are just going to be clawing away at that ball any chance that they get to go ahead and try to pop and get a recovery. Like that, don't you?
Well, I've been impressed with both defenses tonight.
Well, the Battle of Hexham is not, disappointed,
Yeah, these guys are playing for honor, playing for respect.
The second half was definitely a step up from the first, and very entertaining. So here we go. Second and long, 2nd and 11, they're going to call it. There's the snap, the handoff to Marcuccio. It goes up the left side. Picks up maybe about 2, and another timeout taken there by the Bears. So that'll leave 1:55. I believe the Bears got one more timeout left, so they can go ahead and bring it up 4th down. But you have your man Alex Wilson back there going to be punting, so he could probably lay into one and make them play deep if they get the ball back here.
Yeah, Wilson's had a really fantastic game for the Hornets tonight. Had a lot of standout players, all fighting for that coveted Glory Days Player of the Game, which we're a minute 53 seconds away from announcing that. Cap this awesome season we've had here at Gulf Coast Sports Network. Once again, we'd just like to thank all the subscribers, all you people at home watching, enjoying some Friday night football with us. We appreciate you. Answering those trivia questions, Mr. Lawrence. Congratulations again. Big third down here.
Yeah,
Paul.
third and 10. Mercutio back deep in the backfield. There's the snap. Look at the throw. Hanshaw flares it out to no one. That was intended for Gabazuto. That is a free timeout for Central.
Yeah, 2 white jerseys over there too.
So that'll bring up fourth down here, and
we get a chance to see Wilson do his thing. But Central's coming hot and heavy right now.
I don't think that was an ill-advised play there to go ahead and throw the ball to give the Central Bears a free timeout. And they could have just, they were going to be set on punting the ball. They could have burned some more time. And
oh, boy.
That's a heavy rush. Didn't get as good as a punt now.
He's going to take it.
He's going to take it and go out of bounds.
Risky.
That was
risky
Estevez.
Return. But they're desperate trying to make it plays happen. They only have a minute 40 to go. And Paul, we'd say this, senior night. So some of these seniors, it's their last time playing on this field, last time playing football. I mean, they both have one more game left. So it's not the last game ever, but last game on this field.
Sure. So the Bears, 37-yard line of Wachee, minute 39 left. I believe they got one timeout left.
You got your defensive line going around each other. Say, hey, let's go. Game's on the line. It's up to us. Yuka loves his 3-5 look. He's always bringing black backers.
So Davis is going to be set back deep.
And he likes to run it.
There's a snap. Davis looks to the right. Gaynor pulls it in, goes up the middle, goes to the outside. There's a flag on the far side of the play.
Out of bounds.
Gets out of bounds at about the 10, but there is a flag. And I'm telling you what, if this is another sideline interference, that's it.
That would be a tough pill to swallow.
Yep. Once again, sideline interference.
Well, you can't take it away from the kids. I mean, look at that. Martin Davis throws it, nice high pass, and Gaynor's able to pull it down and change the field. Goes all the way across. Look at that awesome picture of the two Wachee tacklers meeting Gaynor. But Paul, I know you're not a fan of penalties, and especially for the fifth time tonight, the same one.
And the one thing with the sideline warning there, with the sideline interference, it's an egregious type of play where they're purposely getting in the way, but sometimes if you get a little bump there and there, you got to just kind of turn your head and go, okay, whatever. So, but they do get the first down. They do get it down at the 25. So Davis and Gaynor in the backfield. Davis gets the snap, looking again, flips it out to Gaynor. Gaynor goes ahead and cuts across, goes to the left, cuts it back up the middle, cuts it again. Still in bounds, brings it down to about the 6-yard line. Timeout for the Bears. They're going to burn their last timeout with a minute 11 left.
Gaynor's doing some work in space. Right here, they're in the prevent defense, and, we have an open field missed tackle, second open field missed tackle, and then just a great effort by Gaynor.
Lawson with the tackle to save that one there, but that big time for Gaynor on that play, So this ain't over yet, man. 2014, a minute 11 left. Bears are out of timeout, so they're going to have to crank up the engine here to keep these going here. So,
Paul, there's always bonus football on the table, too.
It's bonus football is not bad, especially in a Battle of Hexham full moon Friday night.
Full moon Friday night.
So Poole doesn't have his helmet over there, and I think he might have maybe re-aggravated that leg, so that's why they got Davis. But what they got going on now is clicking, so let's see what happens again here. Again, Davis and Gaynor in the backfield. There's the snap. Davis looking to the right. Quick, nice hands there.
That's Rosario again coming up big for the Hornets defense, jumping up and put two hands down on it like a basketball stuff right here. You just see him rolling right here, and there he goes, Rosario, two hands. And look at the awareness to be able to pick it up, and just in case the refs thought it was a live ball.
Yeah, he's trying to hit the receiver in the back of the end zone who he was wide open. But Davis is down right now. Looks like he might get a cramp. Yeah. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a quick time out here with the Bears rolling. Wachee up 2014. We'll be right back.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
All right, so we're back here. Minute 5 left to go. Gainer's going ahead and going to take that's Davis going to go ahead and take some time off. Poole's coming back in the game.
He found his helmet.
Yeah, he did. He found his helmet. He's limping, but you know what? He's a gamer. He said, this isn't going to stop me. This is the Battle of Hexham. We'll show them what's going on here. So
a lot of fight in both teams, Paul. A lot of fight left. A lot of fight all throughout the night.
Second down here at the 6. Bears are sniffing. He's rolling to the right. Heavy, heavy rush. He's going to get brought down in the backfield.
Well, I see Rosario and his buddies on each side of Mr. Poole. I mean, Poole had it up the middle, on the left, on the right, even on top. He's just going to roll, but you can tell he's not feeling good. You can tell he doesn't have the mobility he once had at the beginning.
Okay, so he's going to spike it down there at third down. So that'll bring up fourth down. They'll have an opportunity to get a play drawn up here in the dirt. So it'll be fourth and goal at the 17-yard line. So all right, we're back. This is it. Do or die.
All the marbles, Paul. Oh.
Looks like Wachee's going to go ahead and call a timeout. So
they wanted their own. They wanted to see what they came out in. Druco saw him rush to the line of scrimmage and called that timeout about as fast as he could. But it looked like they had trips to one side.
Yeah, they had Gaynor and Ojeda back in the backfield back there. So, I mean, the way Gaynor's been playing tonight, man, you got to think it's going to be something towards him. So
yeah, that's great view there of the coach getting ready to talk to him, make sure everybody knows what's on the line. Coach Pazzer getting his guys fired up for one last play.
So 39 seconds left to go in the Battle of Hexham. Bears 4th and goal from the 17. They got Gaynor and Ojeda in the backfield. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Looks like a 3-man rush for a 4-man rush. Ojeda looking, slips it over to Gaynor. Oh, immediately brought down, and that's going to do it. Marcusio on the big tackle there.
Big tackle. I mean, he caught the ball, but he didn't have a chance to react.
You know, you got to feel for the Bears offense. 75 yards worth of sideline penalty. And you know, the players that they've had hurt, they had Davis hurt, they had Poole hurt, they're big stars, but yet they somehow was still in this game all the way up until the end here, so give them props.
Yeah, props to those guys for coming back in, not feeling, you know, the old movie, the program, they say, are you hurt or are you injured? And, you know, these guys were playing hurt all night just to finish the game and come back and get that trophy or have a chance to take that trophy, but the best play in football, if you ask me.
Victory formation.
Victory.
That's it. There's the snap, and that's just about going to do it.
The crowd's pretty fired up around here, Paul. This will be a 2-game winning streak for the Hornets.
Yeah. So as it winds down here, another rendition of the Battle of Hexham. And this one is going to go to the Weeki Wachee Hornets with a 2014 victory over the Bears, but kudos to both teams for an entertaining game.
Hey, we had a Glory Days player that came tonight on the Weeki Wachee Hornets, Adrian Capizzuto. Congratulations, young man. You had a big catch, an interception, a 2-point conversion, and played on both sides of the ball tonight, and you are a Glory Days player of the game.
All right, congratulations, Adrian. Make sure that you use that gift certificate. You deserved it, son. So, tonight wraps up this Battle of Hexham. A lot of injuries, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears left on this game. And we'd like to go ahead and thank all the viewers for watching all year long and making the Gulf Coast Sports Network what it is. And we hope you enjoyed this Battle of Hexham for our final game of the year. Final score, Weeki Wachee 20, Central 14. For Dave Barrett, I'm Paul Smith. I will go ahead and throw it up to Will Wilkie.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Dave. Wow, what a game we had here. Lived up to its billing. The big-time rivalry game, the Battle of Hexham, 20-14, your final. Stick around with us as we're going to toss it down to Derwin Gray, who's meeting with Coach Maladruco from Weeki Wachee for his thoughts on tonight's big victory. Derwin?
Yeah, thanks, Will. Coach, what an unbelievable finish, man. This game could have easily went either way. Absolutely. There's been a lot of different changes during the game. Man, just talk about the resilience of this team right now they showed you just now.
Well, I think it's got a lot to do with us finally having a group of kids that we can play against where we feel like we'll have a game. You know, we were evenly matched, so I give a lot of credit to them. It was finally great to have us have a game where we could play and show that we know how to play football, you know, and we hung with each other. And so I'd say our team, defensively, man, just keeping points off the board. I mean, in all the bad spots we were in, you know, but I think just keeping points off the board was big time, man.
For sure, Coach. Man, there's a lot of mistakes out there. There's a lot of things to clean up, man. What is something, man, that your team moving forward, man, need to work on coming into the season next year?
We need to keep our kids here. I mean, we got to keep our kids, just like Central's got to keep their kids there. You know, it's difficult. Kids come and go. You know, we feel like we get upperclassmen, and then they're gone. You know, so I'm saying building a culture where kids want to stay here and not allowing it to happen.
Definitely,
so,
Coach.
I think that's what we got to do. We got to be able to keep kids here.
Definitely, Coach. Got one more for you. Man, this is a big game right now for you guys, man. I know it's a rivalry game. Y'all 5 minutes apart. How big was this win for you right now, personally?
Awesome. I mean, it was awesome. These kids now are a part of the winningest football team in Weeki Wachee history.
For sure.
Percentage-wise. So, hey, huge. Like, I don't think the trophy, everything, but for them to be able to say, statistically, we're the winningest team on, that this school's ever had means a lot to them. So that's awesome.
Congratulations, Coach, man. Enjoy the win. Enjoy that trophy, man. Celebrate with your team. Most importantly, be smart tonight.
Absolutely. Take it easy, man. Y'all take it easy.
Back to you, Will.
Thank you very much, Derwin. What a great ball game it's been, and a great season here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network, as this is our final broadcast of the season. I'd like to thank our fantastic crew and talented broadcasters who have been with us since day one. Abe Dowdell, Wild Bill Lizer, Brian Lott, Dave Barrett, Derek Smith, Derwin Gray, Dustin Atkins, John McMurdo, and Paul Smith. I'm Will Wilkie, and we'll see you next time